What?
Are either one of these any good?
I don't watch movies.
You twins? Nah, we cousins.
Well, I'm getting ready to watch a video.
Really? What?
Oh, just some scary movie.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
Well, that was a metaphor. Okay, you know, Max, sometimes I'm just riffing. Would you allow me to riff? As the leader, can I riff? Can I riff? Yes.
We're back with another episode. I'm Jake.
I'm Nate.
This is the Film Riff podcast.
Yes, sir. We had a pretty Merry Christmas,
Yes, we did.
especially in the box office, which we will talk about a little bit, see how Marty Supreme did matching up against Avatar, Fire and Ass,
And Anaconda.
and Anaconda. And we also got some new trailers, teasers, couple show reviews,
Pluribus, season finale.
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. There's only one episode left, right?
Yes, comes out tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh,
Shit.
as of how we're filming right now, New Year's Eve.
And then also, we got Marty Supreme.
Yes.
Spoiler and non-spoiler.
And I did go see Anaconda.
He saw Anaconda.
Only for you.
with the family.
Only for the viewers did I go see Anaconda.
Yeah, we can get into it. This is our New Year's Eve, our New Year's episode, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess so.
You want to get in the box office?
Yeah, Marty Supreme killed it. What was it, 28 million?
Yeah, 27 to, well, it says total 28.
Biggest A24 opening, I think, of all time. The biggest one in their history of being a production company, distributing,
That's crazy.
which is insane. I would not have expected it to be Marty Supreme, but
Is that for real?
yeah.
What about Everywhere, All the Time, In My Face, On My Ass?
On my ass, on my face. Yeah, no, biggest opening, yes.
Yeah, okay.
I think,
Midsummer? No.
but honestly, with the word of mouth, I mean, this probably has the way to getting above that.
They also spent the most.
Overall. Yes.
Highest budgeted A24 movie.
Yeah, I think
70 to 90?
60 to 70 million.
Okay.
Potentially, I think some people have reported it 90, but that's like
I wonder if that's
the
marketing.
highest ends. Definitely
Yeah.
with marketing. I mean, one of the best marketing campaigns we've ever seen for a movie.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, they went all out.
They really went with the younger generation demographic.
Yeah. I mean,
I guarantee you no one like 40 and older saw any of that shit.
yeah, probably not.
No.
Probably not.
But I think the main audience would be like the 30s down.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. I mean, they got some of the most famous athletes in the world, the GOATs, celebrities.
Oh, really?
Wearing the jacket, wearing the tracksuit, getting like promos with
Which I'm
Timothy
bummed out.
Chalamet standing on the sphere saying,
Yeah.
Marty Supreme is an American film coming out on Christmas Day.
I'm bummed out I didn't get one of those jackets.
I know.
When I
Their
could have.
resale is,
Insane.
I think we checked it right before we
On
hopped
StockX.
on here, but it's
like 3K.
Yeah,
Sometimes
it's
some people are
insane.
15K. I mean, I don't know what they're actually selling for, but if you want to buy one right now, you can.
yeah,
it's spend
probably
some
showed
thousands.
the resale eventually will probably be
Yeah.
absurd.
Especially in like 20 years.
Yeah.
When it's vintage.
But this movie's a moment. I mean,
It was
the
fun.
buzz,
My theater was packed.
marketing,
Christmas Day.
box office numbers. Yeah, mine was sold out, I think. I went to Alamo Drafthouse in downtown Dallas, which is really cool.
Mine was sold out except for like the front row.
Yeah.
Like I noticed
Yeah,
that was like kind of there were people sitting up there, but it was like scattered. But everything else was like
Yeah.
sold out and a good audience. No one talked, which is crazy. Normally when you get like a packed theater, like someone's gonna say something.
Yeah, nobody was talking in mine, but everybody was like reacting to the movie, like like
Yeah.
screaming, like yelling, like laughing.
See, I didn't have any of
crying,
that in
like,
mine. I didn't
it
even have
was
that.
Huge.
I
I
think-
mean, it was really cool. Like it was a really fun
Yeah.
movie environment.
See, I think everyone, how my experience was like everyone was kind of like fuck this guy. Like there was no like oh we got it, you know. Everyone was kind of like
Well, yeah, I think
Yeah.
everybody who's watching this movie knows this guy's a scumbag.
well actually we should not. We should preface. I guess that I could cut that out because that might be a spoiler.
No, not a spoiler.
Okay.
Well, we won't say anything more. other
Okay,
than that.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll save.
Because I had no idea.
We'll save our
going
thoughts
into
on the movie for later, but
But Avatar, I mean, they still like led the way on the Christmas.
yeah, I think it racked in another 80, 90 million this box office. I mean, fucking wild.
They're a total 2.17 million.
You mean 217 million?
Yeah,
Not 2.7.
2.17 or 217. I'm sorry.
217.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming that's just domestic.
it's James Cameron. We talked about this last week after I reviewed it. I mean, we expected it to break records or continue to be a box office cash cow, even though it's under projected what was initially projected to make, but it's still racking in hundreds of millions. It's insane.
I mean, they're projected to be like the first movie. What's the record that they have?
The highest grossing film of all time.
You know what the number is?
2 billion.
I think I saw something there like this one's supposed to be projected to be the first film to hit 2 billion, maybe in like a short amount of time or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was something like
I
that.
don't know. The original Avatar took a long time to reach that, and it got surpassed by Endgame, but then it ended up re-releasing in movie theaters in preparation for Way of Water.
Oh, and that's
then
what got it?
And then it got back
Okay.
and crossed it. Yeah.
What I read might have been like first to hit 2 billion in like a month or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
It's wild. It's crazy.
but yeah, I guess we can go to the news. A movie.
Well, we also got to say, Anaconda racked in 23 million, which blew my mind because I went and saw this movie, and I'll talk about it more later, but I cannot fathom this movie made near as much as Marty Supreme.
Well, I was just telling you, I was like, you got to think about it. It's a Christmas movie, so when the family goes out, that's like 5-6 tickets right there. Grandma and granddad's going to it, you know.
Yeah, but I just never thought. I never thought Anaconda was that big of a film.
It's not necessarily that. It's like Jack Black. It's
Paul
mainly
Rudd,
Jack Black.
and Paul Rudd.
And they're like, oh, this is a funny movie, you know?
Yeah, funny comedy.
It's coming out on Christmas?
Yeah.
What was it rated?
R.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it was
Huh.
R.
That's interesting.
Maybe it was PG-13.
That
You,
makes
you can get you can get away with a lot more with PG-13 nowadays.
you sell a lot more tickets too.
Yeah, I think it was PG-13.
Wow. Well,
It was fun. It was a fun movie. But
yeah.
I'll get into that.
It's just slop though. IP slop.
Yeah, it was PG-13. Yeah.
Okay, that makes way more sense. Yeah. So there you go.
Family movie.
That'd have been half those numbers if it was R.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
You're good, because and that's a fun Christmas movie. You know, if you're just like just your regular old family doesn't give a shit about movie, just let's go out to
Yeah, let's
see
go
the
see
movie.
Anaconda.
Christmas. Cousins are down.
I know Jack Black.
Yeah, we'll all
School of
laugh. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, moving on from box office, we can get into the teasers and trailers we got this
Well,
week.
speaking of a box office movie that might break records next year
What?
or hold its own,
Oh.
fucking Avengers Doomsday got
Yeah,
another
Thor.
little teaser. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think what I was saying to you was right, like what they reported online.
I saw that.
We're
That's the
getting
first thing I thought.
Yeah, we're getting a teaser every week in the movie theater, which was crazy because I didn't get the Thor teaser trailer in either of the movies I saw last week. So I don't know what movie it's maybe it's only showing in IMAX.
Okay, well here's a fun fact that I just figured out. So it might be the same with this. I know for the if you saw Fire and Ash,
Yeah.
some theaters got the prologue, some just got a trailer.
For what, the Odyssey?
My bad. Yeah, for the Odyssey.
Really?
Yeah, so some people got it was like, I don't know.
No, I don't think anybody got the prologue.
No, I know for a fact that people did.
Yeah.
I was listening to the podcast, and the dude was like, he's like, in some theaters, he's like, I watched Fire and Ash. Some theaters got this, some theaters got that. He's like, mine got the prologue. He's like, it was sick. And
Yeah, that was 5 minutes long.
yeah.
That's so dumb.
What? That's badass.
No, I hate that they're showing the prologue. I just
Dude,
think that makes no sense.
that's bad. We're doing shit we never seen before, bro.
Yeah, but I don't.
This movie's
but
like
didn't
4
we-
hours
didn't
long,
we have
bro.
this entire conversation about like Christopher Nolan like hating that the prologue was out?
Yeah, and my whole thing was like, he wants it to be seen, and you were like, your thing was like, but he wants it to be seen in IMAX,
Okay, yeah.
and that's what it released in IMAX.
Yeah, you're right. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to show you. I was like, it's out there. It's not like it's not meant to be seen.
Yeah.
But I mean,
All right. Well,
you missed your chance, brother. That shit's scraped off the internet.
yeah, dude, it is.
Dude, it's
It is
dope.
definitely-
But enough about Odyssey. We'll talk about. We'll have plenty of time to talk about
we'll
that.
go back to Doomsday. Yeah, because what I was talking about last week, it was the Captain America teaser.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but this one's Thor. I guess the next one's supposed to be X-Men, which that one leaked online this week. So it's like the week before it airs every time it gets leaked.
Every time it gets leaked, I bet they're like, God damn it!
Nah, they don't give a fuck. It's getting shown.
Yeah, you're right.
They're releasing them online anyways.
It's
Like the
Disney
week
shit.
later. Yeah.
Yeah. Nolan, I can see him being butthurt. But
Yes,
like not,
if it was
not-
Nolan. Yeah. Yeah, I watched it this morning on my phone because it didn't show on obviously at any of the movie theaters I was at. But this is kind of cool. This one, I like this one better. I obviously enjoy Thor's character, and I think he's like should be kind of at the forefront of like the last remaining heroes that are kind of the OGs.
Mm-hmm.
The Captain America one, like we were talking about, like pissed me off.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Thor never
it's-
like left, right? Like he was
Yeah,
always
Thor never died.
Yeah, his foot's always in.
Yeah, he's always been around.
Well, Captain America never died. He just retired.
Yeah, he retired. But like finish the arc. Finish the arc.
Yeah.
Thor still got the arc.
It's still kind of lame,
It's still kind of lame.
but it's not as lame.
Yeah, it's not as lame.
It's less lame.
It's definitely less.
I saw a comment on one of the videos of that video, and it said, the Avengers are cooked when Thor's praying.
Yeah,
like he's
right.
praying to someone. He's like,
Yeah.
damn, they're cooked, because he's like the god.
Yeah. Well, I think he's praying to his dad.
Yeah,
Because
Well,
his dad's
yeah.
like Odin.
Odin.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, not much. I mean, yeah, he's just praying like with his daughter, praying like, oh, I've always heeded the call, but now like shit's getting real now. And like I need your guidance, Father. Like, I don't know. I mean, it was good. I mean, each of the teasers like a minute long, so we're not really getting much. I'm just waiting for that actual trailer. Then the one that's coming out next week that's like already kind of leaked online, I'm way more excited to see because it's
X-Men?
the X-Men.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I love the Fox X-Men movies. So them coming back, I just was like, oh, this is corny. Like I kind of hate this.
I'd take them.
But now that I kind of saw that leaked footage, I was like, ooh.
How do you
this
think? How
might
do you
cook.
think
This
that's
might
corny? I'd rather have
cook. I don't know,
them
because
than.
it's all cameos. Because I feel like they're like relying on cameos.
But that's how
But
Marvel
I'm really,
is.
I know, but I'm hoping. I know, and that's what like I'm tired of. Like that's
Well,
why
I mean,
they're like I'm getting fed up with.
Like it has to
cameo
happen,
bullshit.
though, right? Like I mean, there's no way. I mean, this movie.
Yeah,
It's a.
But what I'm saying is, it seems like
I
they're
know.
going more toward like, it's not just them as cameos. They're actually like a huge part of the movie.
Yeah.
And like they're like gonna be actual characters and
That's what I'm
stuff.
saying.
So like with that makes me more hyped.
Okay, so you were thinking at first like it could have been like a Blade thing, like where they just show him for the like on
Yeah, in Deadpool,
just to
yeah.
make a fun joke,
Yeah,
which was pretty sick.
it was
goated,
sick. It was sick.
goated fucking cameo.
But apparently they're bringing back Channing Tatum, which is cool. As
Yeah.
Gambit, which I was like, I like that.
yeah,
Maybe we'll finally get Blade, like the real Blade.
bro, it ain't happening. I actually don't want it to happen at this point.
Oh, honestly, this is a good segue. This is like a little bit of news, but apparently, Jordan Peele's like nearing talks to direct or be a huge part of a Marvel film.
This dude's like in every single rumor when it
Yeah,
comes to
right.
like
He's-
taking over
Jordan
a
Peele's
movie.
like the most like mythological creature in the
Yeah.
movie industry right now.
There's yeah,
No, but a lot of people are speculating it's the new Blade film, which I'm like, if Jordan Peele like committed and like got attached and was the director, I'd be so hyped.
I just don't see
That would send my hype through the roof.
I just don't see them like letting.
Yeah, I don't see Jordan Peele like selling out. Not selling out, but because obviously Ryan Coogler's been able to like use that Marvel platform and like
Jordan Peele's
people
different.
respect like in a respectful way. Like people respect Ryan Coogler when he's directing these Marvel movies.
Yeah, but that's different though. He came up through that.
He came
right?
up through that. Like
Yeah.
he got kind of his main stage. through
Yeah,
that. Now
Jordan
he's
Peele's
like,
already
getting
like,
better.
It'd be like Christopher Nolan going over.
Yeah.
It's like you don't need that shit. But Blade would be sick. But what I'm saying is I don't think he'll sell out. I just don't think that they'll let him do it. They're gonna. He's too like much of his own guy. They're like, we want someone we can.
Yeah, but they
tell.
need that because this Blade movie's this Blade movie's so fucked in production that they're like, oh, we need somebody to like get people back on board.
Oh,
'cause
I agree, but I don't think they think like that.
I think they do.
Really?
I think they know. They've done a full creative overhaul like we've talked about in the past.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like they have to know that this movie's plagued like with rumors.
It's cursed,
about
dude.
It. Yeah,
Well,
it
just
is
let it
cursed.
die. I'm done with it. I loved it so much. I don't want them to fuck it over.
What, the OG Blade?
Yeah, it just seems like there's a curse on this movie. Like it's not meant to be done.
Yeah.
That's my
Especially
favorite
getting Mia
superhero.
Goth. Ah, Mia Goth is a hot vampire villain. No.
Oh, she's supposed to be in it, huh?
Yeah.
Damn,
Sad.
that'd have been sick.
So sad. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say about
The Marvel
Doomsday.
slop.
Yeah, we'll talk about the X-Men one whenever it drops, probably next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got another teaser. This one I'm more excited for. Madden,
Yeah.
which obviously we're both big football guys.
Yep.
John Madden's like titular figure in football,
Mm-hmm.
kind of expanding, commentating, coaching, kind of just an all around like
Video game,
legend.
Madden?
Yeah, video game.
Like it's named after him.
Yeah. So really cool. We're getting a Madden biopic, and it seems like they're kind of doing something kind of fun with it. I think just
Oh, for sure.
I think just having Nick Cage be the actor portraying him, you kind of already know that this isn't going to be just a
Well, Shane Gillis is in it.
Yeah,
So, I
Shane
mean,
Gillis
that
is
right
in it,
there.
yeah.
It ain't gonna be no serious.
yeah. Like it feels like they're giving like way more of a comedic like
Yeah.
vibe to it.
Yeah. It
But-
won't be a big movie or nothing, but I mean, it'd be like a fun.
Yeah, it'd be a really fun like thing to go see at the movie
I'm
theater.
trying to think of a comparison.
It's definitely did they give a release date on it?
If they
in
do,
that
I bet it's
teaser?
like March or some shit.
Dude, I could see it being like a Thanksgiving film.
No.
Yeah.
Is it
November
really?
26th.
No, that's surprising. So they
Yeah,
are
dude.
kind of like.
Dude, I was literally like, oh, that it's football. It's a football movie. It's got to be in Thanksgiving.
I just thought that was like Oscar territory, and it's like really hard. Like whoever's putting the movie out, what studio is it? It's just weird that they're like the studio's trying to compete because they probably have other movies going out for Oscar time, you know.
yeah.
So why would they want to jumble that with that? Unless
Yeah,
they're trying to go with
there's always,
Oscar.
like bigger budget movies coming out around that time.
But if you're like Warner Brothers or I guess Netflix, or if you're like, let's say Neon, right? You're not going to release like two
Oh, it's
movies.
Amazon.
Okay, well they won't have an Oscar movie. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying though? Like it would be weird for a studio to like compete against itself. Like it kind of fucks itself.
No, yeah, you're right.
They don't want to jumble around that time.
Yeah.
But Amazon, they don't really historically have any. They never really went for an Oscar, right?
I think they won Best Picture. I think they've won.
Bro, what? Well, they won Best Picture?
Yeah.
Did they have one this year?
No, not this year.
What the
I
fuck
think
did they win?
had.
There's no way.
Yeah, maybe not. I was wanting to say Green Book was an Amazon movie, but it wasn't.
Ugh. That's like
Yeah,
Warner
no,
Brothers or
that's
some
a bad
shit.
One. That's a bad one. Yeah, they actually haven't won, but they've had some contenders. I think.
I don't know, man. I don't think they've gotten in that.
Sound of Metal.
Oh, that was Amazon?
Yeah.
Or just
No, that was an Amazon movie.
okay.
Amazon original.
Well, that was definitely an Oscar bait movie, right?
Yeah, but it was fantastic.
Well, I meant that. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
mean that.
not in a
I don't
bad
necessarily
way,
don't
yeah.
mean that in a bad way.
Yeah. No, but the Madden movie, directed by David O. Russell, which I don't know if you recognize that name at all.
David
but
O.
he
Russell.
did Silver Linings Playbook, American Hustle,
Hmm.
Three Kings, The Fighter. He's like huge director.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of those movies you named.
You don't like Silver Linings Playbook?
No, that's probably the only one that I would just go
You
say.
do like that movie?
I've always heard great things about it. I've never seen it.
You've never seen it?
No.
Oh,
I wasn't talking on it. I wasn't talking on that.
Bro, it's literally like an Eagles movie.
I was talking about American Hustle. I know it's fucked up. I need to see it.
Yeah.
American Hustle, and then the fight. You know, I hate the fighter. Wait, no, I'm
Yeah,
thinking
The
of.
Fighter's a great movie.
I'm thinking of the MMA one with.
yeah, you're thinking of Warrior.
Warrior. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
The Fighter. Have you seen The Fighter?
I take everything back. Yo, I love that movie.
Yeah.
It's
with
like
Mark
it's like the
Wahlberg.
best fighting movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Christian
was
Bale's fucking incredible in it.
I was confused.
Okay.
I was thinking I get those confused all the
You
time.
don't like American Hustle with Louis C.K.?
I mean, isn't it like the one with the pimp and the girls and all that shit?
Yeah.
I couldn't finish it.
No, he's not a pimp.
It was like with the girls are like strippers or some shit.
No. You're thinking of Hustlers with J-Lo.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, dude. You literally just
I
you
fucked that.
misattributed every single one of these movies.
I
I just
know.
said.
But you can see how
These
though,
are
right?
great movies.
Okay.
These are great films.
What's the American Hustle one?
With Christian Bale, Bradley Cooper,
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of No, I
and Louis C.K.'s in it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What year did that come out? Like 2013?
Yeah. Literally 2013.
Yeah. No, my bad.
No, yeah, but
I'm way off on that.
Yeah, you're way off.
Yeah, no.
no, but great movie. Or great movies. So,
yeah.
But this guy, that's the thing. Like this guy's notoriously, he's like kind of canceled in Hollywood.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, because he's a fuck.
Like a dickhead?
Yeah, like an absolute like piece of shit.
Huh.
But he
You must be a big dickhead to get canceled for being a dickhead in
yeah.
Hollywood.
No, yeah, he's like an ass. But
That
he,
sucks.
I mean, his last couple of movies have been kind of flops. Did you ever watch that Amsterdam movie? Christian Bale, yeah, not great.
Damn.
But
It's Christian Bale's his guy though.
but yeah, Christian Bale's like all of his movies,
That's nice.
like which is crazy. And Bradley Cooper's kind of his guy too.
Sick.
Yeah, so competent director, might be an asshole, but competent director, and Nicolas Cage as a leading dude. I just feel like I'm so on the Nick Cage train recently that anything he's in, especially like a big budget movie, I'm like I'm all in.
Especially with Shane being on there, it's funny.
Yeah, Shane Gillis, like I gotta watch this movie.
This is hilarious. Like Shane in a movie.
Yeah, so I don't know if this Madden movie's covering his whole life. I don't think it would be, just based off the vibe of it.
Everything I've saw of it, he's like already like,
Yeah, cemented
yeah,
as like the guy.
he's like doing his whatever.
Did you see they recreated the scene where he's like drawing on the whiteboard?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a recreation.
Yeah, that actually
That's
happened.
like an iconic moment or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
But I saw a lot of people criticizing it because it was kind of like
Silly.
whenever he's doing it in real life, he's actually got like X's and O's and he's like drawing out like a
Oh,
real
I
play.
got you.
But then people were criticizing the trailer because they were like,
It's just bullshit.
yeah, he was just bullshitting on the.
Nothing made sense.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, that would be kind of lame.
Yeah, it is a little lame.
It's like, come on, man. Like, make it.
There's like some art to it. Like there's some
Yeah.
like some actual like strategy, like true game plan stuff
Yeah.
there.
that
that
would
you're
have
like-
been better too.
Yeah, right.
Damn.
But they're
Oh,
yeah,
well.
it kind of makes it look like he's kind of more like a dumbass, which John Madden's like definitely not.
No, but he plays like that silly, like,
Yeah,
like,
that
he's a
big
character.
guy. Yeah, that big characterization of
Yeah.
himself. Yeah, yeah. No, but I'm hyped for this. I think we'll get a real trailer probably here in like 5 months or so. 4. 5
I'm
months.
shocked that it's going to.
Amazon.
Or I'm sorry, I'm shocked that it's like in November. Like maybe Amazon is trying to go for I mean, it's a biopic.
It seems like the kind of movie that could maybe get like an actor nomination potentially, but it will not.
no.
It will not get nominated for Best Picture. A Madden film will never get nominated
No.
for Best Picture.
But a Bob Dylan.
You can quote me on that, and if not, then I'll do something crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, great cast.
Speaking of a sport biopic, I was watching football on it. I think it was on Amazon, right? No, YouTube.
What?
I was watching Kill Tony on YouTube, and after it ended, it just went into a fucking. There's a whole movie. Friday Night Lights is on there, and I just started watching it.
Billy Bob Thornton?
yeah,
No.
yeah.
Oh,
You're-
yes,
you're
yeah,
right. Yeah, I was like, damn, nostalgia in this movie. I fast forwarded to the end, like where they don't make the spoiler alert, they don't score the touchdown right at the end.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, damn.
Dude, I don't know why. I always get Friday Night Lights confused with Any Given Sunday with Al Pacino.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I always do.
I mean, 2 football movies.
Any Given Sunday's in the NFL, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And this is high school.
Yeah.
But
Do you ever watch that show, Friday Night Lights?
No. Does it have anything to do with each other?
Yeah, it's like based
Okay.
off the movie.
Okay, I didn't.
But
know.
it's like supposed to be like, but Jesse Plemons is in it. He's one of the main guys.
oh, really?
And then Taylor Kitsch, you know that
is he the?
He's like the main like football player.
What's he in?
Taylor Kitsch, Lone Survivor. John Carter.
He's not ringing a him himself not ringing a bell. I've
you,
seen.
You know who he is.
Yeah.
He was in season 2 of True Detective.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The worst one.
That Terminal show. That the Dark Wolf. You don't watch that?
I mean, I've seen like Lone Survivor, and
He's the main guy in Battleship.
yeah, you're really scraping the barrel with this
Yeah.
guy.
He's been in some really fucking terrible movies. But he's always like
That's
he's
crazy.
likable. He's a likable guy.
It's weird that they base it on that show, that movie, because it's based on a true story.
Yeah.
Like, it's Asheville High School,
Yeah, it is.
like that whole event. There's actually a 30 for 30 on the team that won.
Really?
The Carter High School. There's some
30 for
bad
30.
motherfucker. Yeah, you know ESPN 30 for 30. They do the docs.
Oh, yes.
They actually did one on that school, but not Friday Night Light school, but that school that was actually like
Yeah, I'm doing it.
that
Yeah.
won it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
But anyway, sorry to digress.
No, you're good.
With the sports biopics.
No, you're fine.
By the way, real quick on Friday Night Lights before we go on, Boobie Miles, he was like they said that he was like the Adrian Peterson, like he would have been Adrian Peterson.
What happened to him?
Oh, he tore it in the movie. He tears his ACL.
Oh, okay. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Yeah, he and he doesn't like he's like healthy. Like he's not. They don't really know how bad it is, but he's not fully healed up. He's like, put me in, coach. You know, everyone's like, you got to play him. So they play him, and he just tears it. And this is back like in the '80s. So like, you tear your ACL, they'll put you down. You know, you'll get anesthesia.
Yeah, put you out to the pasture.
Yeah.
Put a ball in your head.
But and at the end, it shows like all the what they're doing now,
Yeah.
and it's just like his is just so like
sad.
he worked not sad. It's just like damn. He's like he just works with his uncle. Like just he's living with like his brother. They're like 30 years old. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
40, and they're just not doing shit.
Yeah.
You're just like fuck, bro. That sucks.
Yeah,
he's like the number one recruit. But yeah,
Damn that. that is sad.
wasted talent is like the worst
Yeah.
thing.
Worst thing to see, right?
Yeah.
Or like what could have been.
Yeah. For every Adrian Peterson, there's a Booby Miles.
Yep. Exactly. No, but next trailer, The Rip, new Matt Damon,
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon, and Ben Affleck movie.
I love Ben
I-
Affleck, dude. I'm a Ben Affleck
Dude,
homer.
me too. I fucking love Ben Affleck.
But this was like
movie
a stinker.
This looks like a Netflix slop film.
Yeah.
And
just
it's
like
crazy to think that we're like talking about Matt Damon potentially about to get like
an
best
Oscar.
actor nomination at the Oscars.
Yeah.
Potentially win for the Odyssey. And then he's starring in this like piece of shit. But I want to say that they wrote it.
I mean,
No,
like,
they didn't write it. They didn't write it.
really?
They're
That
They're
sucks.
producing it though. But the director, I want to say, has done some pretty fun stuff. He did The Gray. Did you ever watch that? The
No.
Liam Neeson movie. It's like the plane crashes and
I'm not like a huge
Liam Neeson guy.
Like
the
not
action
his movies. I don't have a problem with him, but like
Yeah,
his
yeah.
movies, like there's a couple I like, but nah.
Well,
I know what
dude,
you're talking
before
about.
he was an action star, starring in like a bunch of like shitty action
he was-
movies, he was like
I know it's
he was
crazy.
well respected. Like he was the
Again,
guy.
yeah, I don't have anything against him. It's just
He was the main guy in Schindler's List, bro.
I know it's wild, huh?
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, it's wild. Like where he's at now. Now
Yeah.
he's like The Rock, or
Now he's
like-
the Naked Gun.
Yeah, that's crazy too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
fucking range.
Yeah, he does. He really does. No, but made some good like B-list action films.
Yeah.
That are like in very enjoyable movie. Like I wouldn't say like just because they're B-list like they're shitty,
Yeah.
but like they're like fun enjoyable films.
Yeah.
So this is kind of giving me kind of like Den of Thieves vibes, like vibes a little bit. You ever seen those with Gerard
I know.
Butler?
No, but I know exactly. I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that kind of level of film.
Damn.
But the fact that it's like a Netflix exclusive gives me it like knocks it down another peg.
I'm thinking like Extraction, like a Netflix
Yeah.
dog shit. Like they throw a grenade,
this'll
the whole
be-
house gets collapsed, and they're just fucking. They're not reloading.
But I mean,
You know?
Matt Damon's like a crooked cop, which is pretty obvious from the trailer, and Ben Affleck's like his partner or whatever, and
His
Ben
homie.
Affleck's like, "Hey, you can't do that shit." Matt Damon's like, "What if we stole that money? Imagine what it would do for our families."
Yeah.
They're kind of just doing that.
Like a tropey.
Yeah, but you don't get to see Ben Affleck and Matt Damon together. I feel like that's like the main selling.
What do you
point
mean you
of
don't
this
get to see them together? Oh, like.
movie. Well, like when's the Last Duel? That was the last movie they were in together.
It wasn't that long. I mean, that
And
was
before that, it was hella long. They don't get to be together that often.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sad to think that they're doing this for like a Netflix film. Like, bro, put Ben Affleck in the Odyssey. Make Ben Affleck the guy.
Yeah.
What's been up with Ben Affleck, man?
I like The Accountant too,
Yeah, you did.
I liked it a lot.
You did like The Accountant too.
but it was. I mean, don't get me
That's
wrong.
like the same level of film that this is going to be.
No,
Yes,
no,
it
no,
is.
no,
It's
no,
100%
no,
is.
No. This
You
actually
see-
had a good story. Like it's interesting. Obviously, it's a little shitty.
You
Clearly,
haven't seen- you didn't even watch the trailer for this movie. When
Yeah, I
sent it to
did.
you, Did you?
yeah.
Maybe the story's good.
I'm just saying
Maybe
you
it's
can
not bad.
tell the difference
Let's
between
see.
Accountant
Okay,
2
okay.
and then this. This looks like fucking slop, dude.
Okay, well, Joe Carnahan wrote the movie along with Michael McGrail.
I am with you. It is like on that same realm. You know, like they're cousins, Accountant 2 and this. But
Yeah, they're definitely
but
good.
Accountant 2 is like
100%.
that's like Liam Neeson doing Taken and comparing that.
Teyana Taylor's in it from One Battle After Another.
Yeah, I'm not sold on her.
Stephen Yeun. He's amazing. Kyle Chandler from Friday Night Lights, the TV show, and he's a very good actor.
Look, dude.
Sasha Calle.
I'm not saying the acting is going to be bad,
Yeah,
but it's
It might just
Netflix,
be
bro.
but it might just be a really fun movie.
Maybe.
And sometimes that's all you need.
I mean, it is Ben Affleck, so like it's like one of those things where like maybe, you know.
Maybe he kind of helped out with the directing, like kind of give him some tips, pointers. Because
I don't know.
It's Ben Affleck can direct.
I mean, he's producing it. He's putting his money on it, right?
I wish honestly, I'd be way more excited if Ben Affleck directed this movie.
Yeah, 100%.
Damn.
Which he didn't. He didn't direct Accountant 2.
He did not, but he did direct the first one.
Yeah. Which first one was way better.
First one's so good.
But the second one is good, dude. I recommend anyone to watch it. Like, it's it's obviously a turn your brain off movie, but like, it's cool. And there's a scene like where they're fucking, just going off, doing the action, shooting shit.
Yeah.
And it's very like tactical. Like, they're clearing the rooms like you should. And they're fucking switching out weapons, and it's pretty dope.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about it.
Yeah, like it's cool. When you see shit like
I still
that,
haven't seen it.
it's on like Amazon.
I know, I need to watch it.
When you see people like clearing a house how you should, and like just doing the fucking like switching out shit, dude, it's fucking sexy.
Yeah, it is.
Pause,
It
but
is.
yeah, it's like clear, flipping shit out.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, dude, that's SF level.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
But this movie doesn't seem like it gives me like the typical like fucking, I don't know,
No, I know what you're saying. It does kind of, yeah, it's definitely emitting
like
that.
slop. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look that exciting. But not really much else to say about this one. Really. We did get a trailer though for something I'm not very passionate about because I haven't seen the show.
Oh yeah.
But the fucking Peaky Blinders are back in the Immortal Man.
They already got like, promotions for it. They had like during one of the football.
Yeah, the NFL game. Yeah.
They were just
They
hanging out
rented
there.
out a box and they had like a bar set up and it was like the Peaky Blinders guys like sitting with the cats.
Yeah, with the hats and
And
shit.
they're all like mean mugging.
Yeah. They're doing like their their little mannerisms and
Yeah,
shit, like
yeah.
smoking and just being cool.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to rewatch it, Peaky Blinders, because I heard it's not like it doesn't hold up as good.
Really? Why? Because like the production value is like.
It's just kind of corny. Like there's a lot of slow walking with shit blowing up in the background and like industrial like sparks
Yeah.
flying and then smoking cigarettes, just being all cool and just what I mean.
Yeah. I just could never get into the show, and it's like, and
It's great.
I can definitely acknowledge it's like one of the shows. Like it was one of the first Netflix things to like be huge, kind of a huge usher for just kind of streaming television in general.
Well, I think Stranger Things came out before that on Netflix.
Nah, I think Peaky Blinders was.
Well, like I said, Peaky wasn't Netflix original. It was like on BBC or.
Yeah, but it was like it aired on Netflix the exact same time that it was airing. Peaky Blinders came out around the same time as like. I remember the big shows. The big shows coming out. Peaky Blinders was on, and it was airing with like Daredevil, and Marco Polo was a big one at the time. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Those were all before Stranger Things.
Really?
Yeah, Peaky Blinders was definitely before Stranger Things. I think like maybe a year before or so.
Huh.
But it was like Prime. It was like Premiere Netflix.
So would you count it a Netflix show? Because they had
It's
Breaking.
100% Netflix show.
Because they had like Breaking Bad on there at one
Yes,
point.
but you have to say
And Sons.
No, Breaking Bad was never a Netflix show.
Well, Sons of Anarchy was. I used to watch it on there.
Yeah, but Sons of Anarchy wasn't a Netflix show.
And Walking Dead. I know. That's what I was
I know.
saying.
I'm saying Peaky Blinders is a Netflix production.
See, that's what I was asking because technically it was like on that.
Yeah, but Netflix put money into it and distributed it, but it was also part of Sky One or whatever the fuck that British channel is. But that's the same thing with HBO. HBO has done a couple British TV series.
What about the Vikings? Was that the same thing as like Peaky? Like it's technically a
No,
Netflix.
Vikings was never Netflix.
Oh, okay. Well, no, it's on Netflix, 100%.
Yeah, but it's not a Netflix show, bro.
That's what I'm asking. I don't know. I'm asking.
That's what I'm saying. I know. That's what I just said. And you're like, it's
Well,
on Netflix.
Well, I thought you said like it wasn't on Netflix. Period.
No, I didn't. No, that's not what I said.
Yeah. Huh. Damn, I don't want Netflix to have that on Peaky. I don't want them to be considered a Netflix show.
Yeah, but Netflix has some great shows. We've talked about this. Netflix has some bangers,
Yeah.
but it's like you gotta sift through now.
Yeah. You got
really
like
gotta- you really
three or
gotta-
four, honestly.
You really gotta rifle through. Yeah, dude. I mean, I just watching the trailer. It looks pretty freaking good. Like it looks like they're kind of rehashing kind of what the show was. You know, it's like
Well, this is always the plan. This isn't like
yeah, the
breaking
movie.
news.
Yeah, the movie was always a part of it. Like I remember when they were doing the final season,
Uh-huh.
they were talking about doing the movie.
It's like a final episode.
Yes.
Yeah. After time passed, I was like, I wonder if that was bullshit.
So did you watch the finale?
I did not watch I didn't watch the last episode. Couldn't do it.
What? Why?
I wanted to like make it like where I could actually watch it and enjoy it, and then like Paige couldn't watch it a certain day, and then like we'll watch it this day. We just never got around to it. It was one of those shows where I couldn't just watch it like in the morning on my own. Like we had to make it a big, watch it.
Damn, you never watched the finale?
No, but I'm pretty like, yeah, I know. It's like one of my favorite shows. But the finale itself, and it's one of those things where like, all right, when the movie comes out, we'll rewatch it all.
Yeah.
Because I'm not in a rush. Like it's like a show. Like I don't
Well,
want to.
you better get moving, bro.
Oh, I could easily.
The movie's coming out in March.
Listen, this motherfucker. I will definitely just ruin it and watch it on my own then, without her.
Yeah.
If it comes to that.
Yeah. How long ago did the show end?
I want to say 2023.
Okay,
20
so like 2 years ago.
2 or 3.
Damn. So the movie's kind of been.
That's what I was saying. That's why I thought like as time passed, I was like, I wonder if that was just bullshit.
Huh. Yeah, dude, it's kind of crazy because Cillian Murphy's coming off that Oscar win for Oppenheimer a couple years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, Peaky Blinders ended the same time as Oppenheimer came out. I remember that. That was
Oh,
It
really?
was like a huge year for him.
Well, I don't want to give any spoilers away, but you know, like a character.
Tom Hardy.
No.
No.
His mom in the movie, or his aunt,
His aunt in this movie coming out.
or in the entire series. Like, well, it's not really a spoiler because the actress is no longer with us.
So what are you trying to say? The
I
actress who plays the aunt in the show died.
In
life.
real life, yeah.
Yes,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
show wasn't prepared for that.
Oh, so they kind of like.
It's like fuck. It's kind of like with Euphoria with the.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, different deaths, but like both dead. You know what I mean? It's just like fuck. We gotta rewrite this
crazy.
shit. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know if you knew that but
Yeah. Damn, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
I know.
She's
She's in a couple of things too.
No, but yeah, this they're adding Barry Keoghan as the main villain. Did you see that in the trailer?
You know what?
They had announced that before.
No, but he's pretty sure he's been in it.
No, I don't think so.
He has like a kid brother that at the time I didn't know who he was, Key Hogan. But now that I'm like watched a lot of his shit and I'm more familiar with him, I'm thinking back, was that him the entire time?
No, I don't think it was. I think they specifically casted him like for this movie. Like
Oh,
this is
okay.
like when they announced it was a big deal.
Okay.
And then Stephen Graham from Adolescence, who's like great actor.
Oh, yeah,
Great actor.
that's true.
So really, I mean, some great additions to the cast. Really, really good trailer. Honestly, it kind of made me want to try to watch the show before it comes out.
You should definitely.
I've been looking for something new to like get invested in.
Yeah, it wasn't very. It's Finn Cole. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I do know. Yes. Yeah,
That's
I do
who
know
they.
Phil
That's who
Coles.
I was thinking of. That's his
Yeah.
kid brother in it.
Yeah.
Damn, that's cool. Very key. That's weird though. They're just introducing him for like the final episode. That's usually like you already got this shit set up.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? It's not like a. They're just like a. It's like a final episode.
Yeah. Well, I think what they're trying to do is like they're trying to usher in like. Okay, amid the chaos of World War II, Tommy Shelby returns from a self-imposed exile to face his most destructive reckoning yet, with the future of his family and country at stake. Shelby must face his demons and choose whether to confront his legacy or burn it to the ground.
That's basically kind of how the whole.
The whole show kind of works out.
Yeah. It's just like a cool, like rags to riches type story, but like
Yeah.
in a gangster way, you know?
Yeah, like they're coming up.
Like, he comes back
Kind of
from.
like a Scarface.
Yeah, very similar. But it's, like I said in the past, it's loosely based on a real guy, real
Yeah,
family.
yeah.
The Shelby family.
Yeah.
No one fucks with this. I can't do it.
Nobody fucks with the Peaky Blinders.
The Peaky fucking blinders.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, I need to watch it. Especially because I'm kind of excited for that House of Guinness show that's starting.
Oh, yeah.
And I would feel really bad if I
out.
jumped on board with it. It already came out?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's been out since for a couple months.
No.
What up,
No,
Nate?
did it really?
NATO, yeah. But I've been waiting. I'm glad you mentioned that. I was like, oh, that's one I can watch once I'm.
Holy crap! It did come out.
Yeah, like a while ago. Huh?
What?
Like October?
Wow, that just flew right under my radar, dude.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Well, damn, I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out.
I know, me too.
Look at me. I'm usually the guy who's like up to date on this stuff.
I know.
That just came and went. Yeah, but I'm excited for the Immortal Man. I don't know if it's a movie I'd go and see if I hadn't watched the show. Like if I'm not able to.
You got to watch the show. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
No, I know, but like, I would feel bad if I went and saw it without seeing the show.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. Is it called like Peaky Blinders Immortal Man or is it just Immortal Man?
just the Immortal Man.
Interesting.
which is kinda cool.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, we can get into reviews.
Yes,
So to preface, we both did not watch episode 2 of Fallout, so we
No.
will we'll skip that for this week and try to review both episodes.
And then 3 comes out.
Yeah, 3 comes
today.
out tomorrow.
Okay, so it is Wednesdays.
Yeah, it is Wednesdays.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday.
So it's just a little special treat on that first one.
Yes, so we'll get a couple episode review at next week because we're done with Pluribus, which is what we'll
Pluribus.
talk about right now.
Season
now,
finale.
episode 9.
Yep, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. First off, I loved it.
Yeah, I liked it.
The ending was sick as fuck.
It was cool, and it's obviously like a callback. And just to preface, we will be doing spoilers for TV episodes like we always do. Yeah, obvious callback to kind of the beginning of the show when she's like, "Give me an atom bomb."
So okay, I know what you meant now. Yeah, I didn't know if
Yeah.
there was like another like something significant that I missed.
Yeah, but
That is cool.
kind of a crazy
They foreshadowed it.
pin drop for the final moment of the episode, because where we leave off from episode 8 is Carol's like kind of fully embrace this kind of this hive mind and being kind of embracing her life and
You
kind of
called it.
lost hope for saving humanity, and is like really like I've like fallen in love with
Yeah, it's weird.
kind of developed this really weird relationship with Zosha.
Yeah.
And obviously they have sex, and she's like basically in a relationship with the hive mind now, which is crazy.
You called that because you were like,
did, yeah.
Because I was like, he's gonna get there, they're gonna work, and you're like, I can see her like not wanting to do
Yeah.
it because she's like actually like on board with these
Yeah.
the weirdos.
Yeah, because Manusos basically pulls up and she wants no part in it. She's like, I'm like, fuck you, like you're hurting them, like I've like embraced this, like you need to get out of here. Fine, maybe I'll give him a chance to like hear him out, and then just does not want anything to do with it.
Yeah, because he's very like, she's a stubborn person, and this was like the first episode I was getting angry at her.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like, bitch, how do you just flip your mind like this so quickly?
Yeah.
You're so like headstrong on all this shit, and then finally someone
Well,
comes.
I don't know about that. I think throughout the whole season you see her kind of like she's so stern, and then you slowly see her get broken down, and that's why Manusos is such a good, interesting character, because he's a foil to her. Like she hasn't been getting broken down throughout the whole season, getting more sympathetic to them. And Manusos is like that headstrong, stubborn character that we like want Carol to be, but isn't.
yeah.
And that's why she's like way more complex.
Well, they're both stubborn for sure.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
she was being stubborn with that shit.
Yeah.
But he's more of a dedicated, I guess.
Yeah,
he's,
way
he's
more.
just smarter.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the motherfucker traveled all the way.
yeah.
But
And he kind of figured out something with that frequency,
it
which
changed,
is
it just changed everything up,
yeah, it did.
and it didn't kill anyone, right?
No.
He just kind of put him under like a hypnosis.
No. So he was setting them off, like how like if you like show like strong emotions towards them, like
Yeah,
strong
they
like
do that thing, they
discontent,
sit
they
down.
tweak out.
Yeah.
But he was playing that frequency,
Uh-huh.
and it almost seemed like maybe there was some sort of like break in it where he was able to like communicate to that guy that he had like
That's what I'm
spazzing
saying.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're kind of like
But
in a.
nothing really happened in the episode, but I think you could kind of tell that was
He's making a breakthrough.
he was making some sort
Making
of breakthrough.
progress.
Yeah. Yeah, and kind of what the whole thing that brings Carol back was he kind of had that he was talking with Zosha, and he knew what he was doing by like asking to speak with Zosha on his own.
What did he do with her?
No. So basically, like once he kind of acknowledges he can't get through to Carol, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna speak to her, and you can tell he wants to fuck with Carol, because once she sees that he's talking to her, she like kind of questions Zosha, and she's like, oh, like, do you like why are you talking to him? And she's like, well, we love him just as much as we love you, or I love him just as much as I love you, because we're the hive mind and like we have to. And so that's where you kind of see Carol kind of start to have that disconnect again, where she's like, oh, like we've been fucking.
Yeah.
We've been fucking. And that's not how this works. Like, you're supposed to love me. And so it's like, you can kind of tell she only got to this point because she's kind of like tricking herself into acceptance. And now it's like her like figment and like imagination of her trying to live in this dream world of like, oh, like I've built this connection with this one person kind of crumbles. She starts to get pulled back out of it, and she tries to retreat to that again because you see that kind of whole sequence where her and Zosha are on that vacation.
Real quick though, he did tell Zosa, whatever her name is,
Yeah.
like what he was going to do.
Yes. Yeah.
So I'm like, what is he like? What was that really what he was trying to do? Was like use it as like a
I think that's part of it.
okay
That's part of it.
Okay.
But I think he was like,
genuine at the same time. Like he
Yeah.
understands that it doesn't matter who the fuck I'm talking to. Might as
Yeah.
well use her.
yes, because it would affect Carol and try to like bring her back.
Yeah.
But then, because Zosha and Carol flee and go on like that vacation and they go like ski or whatever.
Because like they had to leave after all that shit happened. They had to like disappear again.
Yeah, because they're doing the same thing to Benusos that they did to Carol earlier in the season. But instead now Carol goes with them.
well, there's like a line too, like a kind of a I won't say profound, but kind of like a interesting line that he says. He's like, "Are you gonna save the world or chase that girl?"
Yeah. And she
Which is
decides-
basically what she was saying to everyone in the
yeah.
first.
Yeah. Are you just gonna submit or are you gonna save the world?
Yeah.
And she ends up doing that, and then they're having that conversation in the resort or like the lodge.
Which is a beautiful place, dude. I was like, dude, that's so sick.
Yeah, it was
dude. I would
so
just be
cool.
chilling in all these dope places.
Yeah.
Like,
But I can't remember exactly what Zosha said. What was?
oh,
it?
I got it.
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
got it.
This
Yeah,
was
you can-
this
you
was like a big thing. So she was like, she starts, they're talking, and then she says, "Oh fuck," because she said something like that makes her, God damn it,
question everything.
yeah, because the way she said like you can't change, we can't turn you. Maybe or something. She said like maybe or something like that. That made her. She's like, "What do you mean maybe?"
Oh yes, because they did. Okay, obviously it's harkens back. The beginning of the episode we totally forgot. Opens with the girl in Peru,
Oh yeah.
and she was one of the 9 that
Great scene.
8 or 9 that like weren't able to be affected by it, and you see her kind of like accepting it, and she gets, and they show you how they figured out a new way to like change people with their consent. Mm-hmm. Yeah, beautiful sequence because it's like,
I didn't know they were changed already.
yeah, because it's
But then you realize like they're all changed.
yeah they're
but
all changed
her.
except for her.
I was like, damn.
But it's sad because you see her kind of embracing it almost as like she's embracing death.
Yeah.
But instead it's like will it hurt? Will I finally have this like eternal bliss that like it's been promised to me? And it's like obviously like a big allegory or like parallel to religion and like how they go into death, but it's like
But they didn't do any stem cell shit. They just made her sniff that stuff.
yeah, they made her sniff that
Which
the mist, which I was kind of confused on.
See,
Like
I thought-
how like that later conversation with Carol and Zosha in the cabin was related because
I don't think it was.
she was like, we don't because that's what happened. She said, oh yeah, we found a way that we don't need your stem cells.
No. They still need the stem cells. The whole conversation was about another way of getting because of her egg. She's like, yeah, you can't chase me, right? Unless you stick a thing in my fucking ass that I would know. And then she's like,
We have your frozen eggs from
and
when
but she doesn't say anything. She's like, oh, that lets me know that you're not, because you can't lie.
yeah.
So what is it? And she's like, and then it clicks to her. She's like, oh, it's my eggs.
Yeah.
And they're trying to figure out because they stole her eggs.
Yes.
And now they're working on it.
Yes, and they were like, you only have a limited amount of time until we come and like force you to change.
Yeah. So my thing with the girl in the beginning, I think she just happened to like not get. in
Yeah, she
contact,
wasn't forced. Yeah, she was just like,
And they just like, oh, here, sniff this, and you'll be one of us.
no, she wanted it to happen. She like submitted herself. Yeah.
But it wasn't. She wasn't like immortal, I guess, or she wasn't like immune to it. She just happened to not get.
No, she was immune to it.
Then why is it? But that wasn't stem cell shit though.
And maybe it was. Maybe it was just like
No, it
how
was that
they-
same shit that they were like releasing on the population. It was like that misty gray shit. Remember like the planes flying over and they like dropped that on everyone at the bar?
Is that what it was?
Because remember all those jets were flying over and they're like on their phones. They're like, the fuck's all that's weird. And they look up and it's those jets just like flying over and you see like this gray like powder.
Oh yeah. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, that was the whole thing. Is like she didn't get converted, and like she like accepts like and gives her consent to be
Yeah.
converted into the hive mind. Yeah, so basically like after that cabin sequence where like Carol finds all this out.
I was like, you sneaky motherfuckers. You
yeah,
stole-
she's pissed,
Yeah.
and so she's like, all right, Manusos, like
The next scene, which is
Let's fucking
another
go.
great fucking cinematography scene. Just it's like there's no dialogue. It's just like the helicopter flying in. It's all like this build-up's just perfect. Like drops. She gets out. She stands there, like watches her, like get the helicopter fly away, and it's like, it kind of blows her around.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and Manuso, I know I'm saying that wrong.
Manusos.
He's like just standing there like fuck, and then they drop that. They have that big crate.
Oh.
They drop it, whatever, and then she flies off, and then I'm fucking the names up. I keep saying her, but like, what's the girl's name? Zosha flies off, and Carol is like just standing there, and then she looks over, and he's like,
He's like, what's in the crate?
Yeah, she's like, an atom bomb. She's like, you're all right.
Yeah.
Or she said something.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
it. I mean, that was it. That was all it was.
But she says like, I'm on your side now. Like, let's get to work.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
I was like, dude, that's sick.
Yeah, it was cool. It was awesome.
That's a great way to like go into season 2.
Yeah, I will say, I don't know. I do wish more happened in this season. Like, I do kind of understand, like, after finishing the whole season as a whole.
It's just because you like it so much. You just want it.
Yeah, I do. It's because I like it so much that I'm, like, so invested in it. But I do see how people would think it was too slow. Like, I 100%, I can completely see why people think that.
Yeah, but I don't see how it's like a bad thing though. Like, it just seemed like everything was so interesting, even this episode.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing either, because it's like it's so well made and interesting that you're like,
there's no really.
If it is slow, like, why can't you just kind of let yourself be in this world and enjoy what's being put on screen? Because everything that you're watching is great.
Everyone I've talked to personally, which is like 4 people, all love it the same way we do. Like, no one I know says it's slow.
Yeah.
Or they're like, yeah, it's slow, but it's so goddamn interesting.
Yeah, and I was actually like with some friends this weekend, and I didn't know that they had been watching it, and like 4 of them had watched it, and we were all talking about it, and they hadn't seen the finale either, and they were like, "Yeah, man, this show's so freaking good. Like, we love this show. Like, it's awesome." So yeah, I think everybody who watches it loves it.
Comedy podcast I was listening to, same thing. They were like, it's a great show. Like, they just mentioned it. They're like, have you seen Pluribus? And they're like, no. They're like, yeah, it's great. That's all they said. But they didn't say it's slow or nothing like that. They're like, it's a great show. You got to watch it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't really know what the holdup is about. Like, a lot of people think it's like nothing happens or like what?
I don't either, dude. But it gave me it flowed. I was like, damn it. When it ended, I was like, no.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, every episode, like,
God damn these dogs. Sorry, we had a lot of barking with the dogs. So I don't know where we're at, but great show. Oh, it flows good.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I remember what I was saying. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, I can see how people would not like it because they don't think a lot's going on. But even if it is slow, like, it is a slow show. Like, you can acknowledge that as somebody who loves it, but it flows well, and it's like, it's never boring.
No.
But it is slow. Like, it is slow moving, but it's very methodical about what it wants to show you, what it wants to tell you.
The world building's like great.
And the world building's great. And it's just like, everything's so lived in. It's like completely believable, and it's one of the most well built out premises I've ever seen. And we've said that every week about like this show and the premise being great.
And they cover everything. Like, there's not really any plot. Like him with the umbrella. I mean, like, they can see our fucking lips moving.
They leave just the right amount of questions for you to want to ask, and they answer just enough to keep you engrossed throughout the entire thing.
And they bring like a new situation. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, I never even thought about this being an issue. Like, yeah, it's just great. And Vince Gilligan cooked again. He's 3 for 3 so far, and I don't know. I'm super excited for second season. I just hope that it's not like Severance, where it's like gonna be 3 years.
Oh god,
4 years in between seasons. Like,
is that a COVID thing?
No.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Or writer's strike?
No.
That didn't have anything?
Apple TV. Apple TV shows just have a lot of gaps in between seasons. But it's because I think they like put a lot into the quality of it.
That sucks ass, dude.
Yeah. So
that's a bummer.
It might be more than a year that we're waiting for another season.
Bummer, bro.
Yeah.
Well, protect Carol at all costs, or Seahorn. Protect her at all costs. Yeah.
Goat.
Yeah.
Goat. Yeah. But I think that's all I got for this season finale.
Great show.
Anything else you want to touch on?
No, I think you nailed it. Just the cinematography in this incredible.
Yeah, it's so
dude.
good.
Every
It's so
scene,
great.
like I said, that last scene with the build up with the helicopter was great.
Yeah.
The opening scene,
Mhm.
just yeah. No, I have nothing else
Yeah.
to say.
Well, we will go straight into Stranger Things, which you didn't watch,
No.
but I've stayed consistent. I've made it through the memes, all the hate, and I'm still watching. Spoilers, because obviously we're deep. We're three new episodes, volume 2 of season 5, Stranger Things. I like these 3 episodes. It does suck though. Like, before I talk about anything in like this batch episodes that came out, it is sucky to like compare it to the first season of that show. I watched a few clips from like the first season and like watched a couple episodes with my girlfriend because she's trying to catch up, and she's definitely not going to catch up, but she's trying her best. That first season's so good. The cinematography's
That's what I'm saying.
it's
Every
great.
clip
The
I've
acting's
seen,
great.
all the clips look the cinematography looks so
It's
bad.
It's bad. It's bland. It's like
It makes it look
it's-
fake.
It's overlit. It's bland looking. It's got kind of that Netflix rubbery, like too, almost like it looks too like, I don't know, produced, or I don't know what it is, but
too AI or too CGI.
yeah, I don't know.
Too computerized.
But in sacrificing that, which it obviously never should have, and I wish it kind of retained that while also becoming more epic throughout each of its seasons, they're serving some epic crap. It might be slop, and I might be a fanboy.
I think
who's like
you're
who's
a
just like
fanboy. Yeah.
slurping it up, but it's like really entertaining. It's like you gotta give it to Stranger Things for like it has always been entertaining and like popcorny. Like I think it used to be more nuanced and like more interesting, but now it's like turn your brain off and just fucking like have a good time.
That's sad.
Which is sad. But Vecna's great, all-time villain, like all-time pop culture villain. Like he's definitely in the pantheon of like good villains in pop culture. I genuinely think that. But you haven't even fucking watched it, so you have no say.
Well, if
You have no opinion on this. On the quality of the villain.
I watched it all the way up until this last one.
You didn't watch season 4, did you?
Yes, I watched every single Stranger Things.
But Vecna's sick.
I guess.
And they improved the design too. Like in turn, when I say, I don't mean like he's like the best villain. I just mean like design, look, like imposingness. Like he's a good villain
Yeah.
for like a big show, like culmination of a show. Yeah, I mean these 3 episodes, a lot more happens in the Upside Down. You know, the characters are kind of finally coming together. They've been split up, like I was talking about in the first volume. Everybody was split up, and I was kind of just desperate to like have everybody back together. But you get everybody back together finally, and I don't know. You get some of the bigger emotional beats that I think just some hit, some didn't, and I think that's kind of that big meme scene of Will.
Him saying he's gay or whatever.
Yeah. Well, we've known he's gay for
At least last season
for 2
sure.
seasons, like 2 full seasons.
Yeah.
He finally comes out to the whole group. And I don't know. I mean, a lot of people are clowning it.
It's so goddamn corny.
Yeah, like if you're watching it not invested in the show and watching the episodes, I could see how it's like really fucking corny.
I think
And it's even not great when you're watching it like as somebody who's invested in this show and watching it.
Yeah.
But it's not as bad as I think everybody's making it out to be.
I mean, I don't know how it could get worse.
Like, what do you mean?
Everything it looks terrible. Let's just start there. Like I thought it was like a CGI scene. I thought they just like, well, I guess they couldn't all get together, so they just put every character. but
No,
it's-
when you're watching, it doesn't look as bad. Like on the TV,
yeah.
I think it was like shitty quality that people were showing it. Or like,
But it's kind of like what
filming-
you've been
filming their
saying though,
TV
like
and
that
stuff.
rubbery shit.
Yeah,
The
no,
lighting just looked fake.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just that whole plot line in general, and like exactly what I said about Volume 1, like it really doesn't need to be there, and it takes up a lot of the time, the emotional climax of the whole series, and it kind of feels like the whole Will homosexual thing is like
Overtaking the.
it's overtaking like the actual plot.
Yeah.
And not that I have any problem with Will being gay, but it's like it also felt like last season they just kind of shoehorned that in there and it came out of fucking nowhere. And then it's like with this season they felt like they had to just like roll with it and make it like the overarching theme of the whole season. And it's just like I don't necessarily care, me personally.
No one gives a shit.
But if you're like if you're gay or like LGBTQ watching the show and like this resonates with you, like I get that. But on the same spectrum, there's the Robin character played by Maya Hawke, who has what I think is like a much better arc of like her coming out and accepting herself, and like that was way better fleshed out throughout 3 seasons, and like, you know, her dealing with her girlfriend and like her coming out in that 4th season, and I thought it was very well done, like very genuine, authentic. The whole Will storyline is just kind of like
it was just so campy.
it's just
and corny.
weird. It's just like it doesn't make sense. Like
Well, he could have came out like in a different. I mean, this was like just so like
the way he did, the way he does it in the show is like very like
And then everyone gets up and hugs them, and they have everyone has to say a cheesy line like
we love you, buddy.
"I love you."
You're
too.
always our boy. Like you're
And they all-
always us.
A group
Like,
hug.
yeah, it's just like there's more nuance, like better written,
More realistic.
more authentic, genuine way to do it.
Yeah.
And it's just like whatever.
It was just corny.
Yeah. But obviously Will does that because he like has to come out to everybody before the big final episode. Big
And this is
battle.
silly too. Like what you're about to say.
No, it makes sense like when you're watching the show, but Will kind of does it as like a precursor because he doesn't want it to be something that Vecna can hold over him and like affect anybody like in the battle or like I don't know.
Hey, he's gay. What? I
Yeah,
refuse
Vecna's
to
like,
fight with
"He's
you."
gay,
They all
get
turn
him.
on him like, you know what? We're on your
you know
side
what? Fuck
now.
Will. We hate him.
Yeah, it's just like
We
really.
all hate him.
It's like
Yeah.
what could he have done?
It's kind of goofy.
It's terrible.
It's goofy.
They wrote it just so they could have that scene. It seems like,
Yeah.
which is bad.
It is bad. It is very bad. I really can't defend it too much. But when you're watching the show, it doesn't, and this is what I'm trying to say, like, it doesn't halt the show. Like, it doesn't stop at dead ends track. It's and you're like,
No.
sitting there like, oh, fuck this show. Or like, you're not sitting there saying like, oh, like, this is completely out of left field. Like, like, the show that they've built and like, they're like, the show that you're watching now, that's developed over the last 2 seasons, that's kind of way different than everything else in the show. You're like, okay, like I'm here, like I'm invested in Will. Like Will's a great character. We love him. He's a badass. Like think he's fucking sick for having powers now. Like we love Will. But like this whole plot line just
I think the
kind of
big thing is
feels
like
weird.
everyone has this show on such a high pedestal. So when you got like just writing like this,
Yeah.
and then the fatigue of like it seems like every Netflix show kind of does this. It's like
Yeah.
it's like goddamn.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to defend. It is.
It's disappointing that I mean, like I said, no one cares that it's not like, oh, he's gay. I hate the show. It's like, it's just corny.
Yeah, and it almost like puts the. And you know what it is? Like it's kind of a weird. And I don't want to like harp on it for too long because there's a lot of other stuff I want to talk about with this like batch episodes.
Well, this is the clickbait headline.
This is the clickbait. headline. Will gay? Question mark? Question mark?
Yeah.
Question mark? No. It feels like they put this in here so that people feel bad to critique it for being poorly written because it like
And if
will
you don't
make
like
them
it, you're
look
homophobic.
Yeah, it's like, and it feels like very like, it feels touchy to talk about because I don't think anybody's shitting on it for Will coming out. I don't think I've seen one thing online. Like there's definitely some memes and jokes about Will online that are kind of funny, but like the thing that people are having a hard time with is like the corniness of the scene, the shitty writing, the ingenuine like gay character. Like it feels like they threw him in as like kind of a token when like when you're especially when you're comparing it to like how genuine Robin is as a character,
Like a
it's
virtue signal thing.
Yeah, like it's kind of just fucked.
Bro, the press run they've been doing is nothing but this here
Yeah.
afterwards. So it's like, and that's even corny. He was like, Will actually has a superpower. He even says it like that. You see that?
Yeah.
He's like, what? How's that a superpower? Like, your sexual preference is a superpower?
Yeah, it's just like it's just supposed to be like an empowering thing. So no, there's a lot of weird like white ooze in this batch episodes too.
Oh, I saw that. They're
And
like,
it's
they
like-
used the dude instead of the mom. They're like, I
Yeah.
think I know why they didn't use the mom. In this
Yeah, I think I know. No, but so after all the Will stuff, that's kind of like the very end of the 3 episodes, because like the end of the 3rd episode. But there's some really cool stuff with. So, and that's kind of another critique. Like, it's really good. Like, it's fun to watch. But Mike's little sister Holly is like now like the main character of the season.
God damn, they can't figure out who the
They
main
can't figure
character
out.
is.
No, they really can't. And it's like
Just let it be 11.
we haven't gotten any time with like the 4 main characters like doing interesting shit.
They really blew that with 11. Like, she could have been so iconic. Well, she is, but it's like, it almost seems like this season, I hear nothing about her.
Yeah, she's really kind of just whatever.
Dude, they built her up to be like this fucking like Mewtwo. You know,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know
literally,
what I mean?
yeah, like literally Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like Dustin, Mike, and
Bill, Will,
well, yes, Will.
I'm just
and,
naming off. The girl?
God damn it.
You're good. It's hard to remember all these fucking characters'
is, it
names,
is.
dude.
Lucas.
I would have never got that.
Yeah, I was trying to think of, and then Jonathan, Steve, and Nancy.
It's like the Bible, dude. You got to remember all these
all
fucking
these
names.
Yeah, but it's like Lucas doesn't get a lot to do, and it sucks because Caleb McLaughlin's like a great actor. Dustin doesn't do much. Mike doesn't do much. Dustin's in the now. You know what? Mike and Lucas do nothing. Dustin's in the Upside Down with Steve, Jonathan, and Nancy, and then Dustin kind of stumbles into figuring out that it's kind of hard to describe. I'm gonna try my best. This is the big reveal of these episodes. I'll get back to the Holly stuff here in a minute, but Dustin's in the Upside Down, and he, Nancy and Jonathan are having this whole thing where like they're dating. Jonathan thinks that Nancy likes Steve, but Jonathan like wants to propose to her, and they have a lot of relationship issues. And he's
Jonathan's
like,
the cop, right?
no, Jonathan. No.
Who's
What?
the cop?
That's Hopper.
Hopper.
Yeah.
Guess I haven't heard shit about him.
Jonathan
either.
is Will's older brother.
Oh, okay.
Who's like you remember?
Yeah,
you remember.
It's just the names. It's just
Yeah. But basically, they have this big scene where Nancy's like, "Yeah, you're the guy I want, but like I can't because I want more for my life than you."
Damn.
So it's like kind of this whole like, it's supposed to be like this emotional scene where they're like giving each other up and they're like, "We'll separate because like we're holding each other back," but it's like it comes off really like kind of fucked
Yeah.
because like Nancy's like.
Kind of bitchy about it. Like stuck
No,
up.
like it's very emotional and it's
Oh.
like this seems well written, but it's like, it's just kind of like, damn, like that's not really what I wanted.
No.
That's not like what I wanted at all. It's like kind of sad. It's like
Yeah.
depressing. Like that's not why I'm watching Stranger Things is to see like this couple who like are together the whole series and like have problems. Like they're just like, oh, we can't be together
Yeah.
because our problems are too big. And
Oh,
we're,
I'm
like,
sure they'll wrap it up at the end and they'll all get together.
one of them will probably die and they'll be like, I did love you. I did want to be with
Yeah.
you. Yeah. But then Dustin, so here's the big reveal. It's like Dustin is with Steve.
He's had teeth this whole time.
You know what? Yeah, Dustin had
He's like, guys, I got something to tell you. Just
he puts in
yeah.
talks normal.
Yeah.
I actually don't have a condition. No, but God, I'm so scatterbrained right now. My bad. I'm trying to talk about the show in the best way possible. But Steve and him have this really emotional moment while that's happening too, because Dustin's still fucked up about the death of
I can't remember her name.
Joseph Quinn's character from last season. Fuck.
I don't remember anyone.
I can't
dying.
remember anybody.
Who the fuck died?
dude. Joseph Quinn, like the edgy guy. Eddie.
Okay.
Eddie.
The hot guy.
No, the rocker dude who was like the guy who started the Hellfire Club. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna lock in. I'm about to lock in. I'm about to cook.
Damn, I forgot about him dying.
Yeah, but there's like this emotional sequence where, Dustin's kind of been a dick to Steve the whole season. You're kind of like, man, fuck off, Dustin. Like, quit being an asshole. Like, Steve's the best, bro. Like, give him a break. But Dustin's like been such a dick because he loves Steve so much, and he's like, I don't want to lose you like I lost Eddie. He's like trying to like distance himself from Steve. Like he's like, I don't need you to be my big brother, big bro.
Yeah.
I don't need you. Like, I'm my own guy.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to get attached and like lose him in this whole fucking battle. And yeah, it's really, there's a couple well-written scenes that I did really like. And so kind of within all that happening, Dustin finds out the Upside Down is actually not another dimension the entire time. The Upside Down, the entire series, has been a bridge between worlds. And it's kind of like a wormhole, because they kind of see like Nancy goes up to the fucking roof and shoots this cosmic radical energy ball, and it breaks down the wall, and the wall opens up. That's like kind of like they found this barrier in the first batch episodes, and they're like, what is this fucking wall? The wall breaks, and there's like a gap in it, and it's just a hole into space. Like, it's literally just a hole into space. So the entire Upside Down is kind of this, like look, it's kind of this giant, like, warped bridge, bridging, like, our world and whatever fucking crazy world Vecna was sent to by 11 in season 4. And, like, where he's getting all these monsters and the Mind Flare and, like, the Demogorgons and everything.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's kind of, like, it's really cool. Like, it's a really cool reveal, and I kind of love that. Because then and this is bringing me back to Holly, we find out that where Vecna has, like, kept Will initially, and, like, where he's keeping all these new kids that he stole in the first batch episodes.
Epstein Island.
It's literally, it's Vecna's little Epstein Island. But it's a different dimension and world of hell, basically. Basically a hellscape.
So he's blackmailing, like, demons, not presidents and...
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. No, but Holly wakes up, and you kind of see her, like, she just books it into the world, and like finds this rift and is able to like get through and go back to the Upside Down or the bridge. But then she gets sucked back up and like Vecna gets her again. But damn. It's like, it's like building up to be like this really cool finale. And but it feels like there's a lot of stuff that they're revealing that like needs to be more fleshed out. You know what I mean?
Someone said that their theory is that it's going to end up being like a dream or some shit. Not a dream, but like, I don't know, like that game they play, the Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh,
it's going to end up being like some shit like that.
No, it won't be that. It will not be that. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, core reveal, cool emotional beats. The Will stuff kind of drags a little bit. The biggest critique I have though is the Holly character. Like, she's great. The actress is great. Like the kid actress. It's just weird that she's now like the main character who we're following majority of the times. Like, she has more screen time than any of the main 4 characters.
I bet money. They're like, hey, we can't pay y'all this much. And they're like, well, we're not going to act as much. They're like, all right, say less.
Yeah,
Holly, you're up.
I don't know, dude. But
no, I don't think so.
Holly's a great character, but she's non-existent in the show before this season. So it's like we're following her the most.
So you're talking about her. I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah, who is Holly? Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I watched Stranger Things for Mike, Dustin, Lucas, and Will, you know?
And 11.
And 11.
That was my favorite character.
And Hopper. And Hopper's just renowned, just like degraded to this like action guy who's like, I'm going to fuck up these Demogorgons. Like, that's all he's there for, really.
Sounds like they're fucking this show up, brother.
Yeah, they might.
I mean, there's cool shit, but like...
It's a fun watch. Like, it's a really fun watch, but... The character beats they're not hidden where I want them to, but then the finale is going to be like 2.5 hours long, so they might be able to like cook.
It's hard to end a show, man.
It is.
We see so many shows just
fumble.
fumble, dude. Show after show. It's really rare for a show to like everyone to agree like that was great.
It is. But I'm gonna watch this finale, and I'm gonna hope and pray that they cook and they like end it well, and I'll be back to review this the finale next week. But that's all I gotta say.
The hater in me wants to show this to end terribly.
Yeah, right.
I just
like,
love
I told
this-
you this shit was ass.
I just love to see a show like this just do bad. I don't know why. Because they deserve it, dude. The CGI, the cinematography, God, it makes
Some
me
of the
mad.
CGI is really good.
I just hate CGI in general. And I know they got to use it for this shit, but like the lighting, like that, like we were talking about, like this is kind of lazy, dude.
Yeah.
I get it. You're on some time hack probably, you know. and
Yeah.
they're like, well, we ain't got time for the sun to set.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
I know.
I don't know. That shit just bothers me. I'm like, well, you don't deserve to have a good show then. Fuck you.
Yeah. Right.
But we'll see. I mean, and then they're killing like the characters, like the how just epic they all were, right?
Yeah.
Like 11's like nothing, dude. I seen a scene where they compared like her power to like the second or maybe first season, like where she like lifted up that fucking bus and moved it or whatever, and then this one she's like barely lifted up
A truck.
yeah, it was something.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing on that scene.
Everyone's like, what the fuck?
She's like
dude?
working really hard to just flip one truck like over off its side.
Yeah.
Versus like in the first scene, she's like,
She flips like
and then just
yeah. Like when they're riding that bike into
flies.
that car and then she just lifts it up like that and
Yeah.
it goes over them.
obviously a more emotionally charged moment. So like maybe it's like she's got to be like really in the moment to like, she's got to be emotionally really strained in order to use her powers that much.
Well, they need to put her in those moments because we need to see her fucking cook, dude.
Well, that's gonna be the finale.
yeah.
That's gonna be the finale.
I hope. That's always my thing. Was like she's gonna like save the day or she's gonna die. One of those two. She's gonna be like the one that like solves.
Well, okay, and yeah, I forgot to say this. They're setting it up to be like the girl that they saved. They end up bringing back that girl from season 2, the punk chick.
it. Oh yeah.
So that was the big thing. Like, how have they been like doing all this lab?
forgot about
shit.
her.
So basically, she came. Yeah, they brought her back in the first batch episodes.
I forgot all about that.
Yes. So she's with Elle the whole time, and they kind of like reveal like she comes to Elle. Her and Elle meet in like their mental like
Yeah.
void place where they can communicate. And she's like, they're never gonna stop trying to build more of us to like. She's basically like, we're never gonna be able to fix this issue. Like even if we kill Vecna, like the government's still gonna keep opening rifts to the upside down and like keep trying to make like super kids and like. So basically, she was like, the only way we can stop this is like if we sacrifice ourselves and like die.
They foreshadowed it.
Yeah, they're foreshadowing it heavy.
Damn. Ah, fuck. Yep, called it.
Yeah. So that might be how it ends. We'll see.
But how does them dying solve anything?
Because they need Elle's.
Oh, because she's the main
This
one.
is a whole other thing.
I got
didn't
it.
talk about, but they need Elle's blood in order to like
Ah.
make the super kids. So if they can't make the super kids with her blood, then
Okay.
they're fucked.
I got you.
Yeah. So they're like, we got to close it once for all by killing ourselves.
When that girl was like, we got to sacrifice herself, was like, Elle like, you ain't shit.
Yeah,
like
no.
we. You mean
No,
me?
She was kind of like, oh shit. She was like thinking about it. Like
I know. I was just being funny. Like, bitch, what do you? No one's after your
Bitch, I ain't
lame ass.
dying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or no,
the
I'm
fuck?
saying like no one gives a fuck about you. They're after me. Like I'm Elle. Like
Yeah,
I'm the
yeah.
like
It's like, bro, you could survive. You be chilling.
Yeah.
I gotta die.
yeah.
The fuck. Yeah. But
Yeah. This sounds like a show.
sounds like a show.
sounds
It
like
is a
a-
show that is on Netflix. That is.
It sounds like a lot.
TV show.
Sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
Sounds like a mess, dude. To be honest with
It
you.
is kind of a mess. It is a little bit of a mess.
It's sad, dude. It's sad.
Yeah. But we'll
enough
move
of that.
on.
Tell us what you think about it. Are you liking
Yes.
it? Are
Hey,
you not
liking
liking
Stranger
it?
Things?
What'd you think about
please.
Will coming out? Did you cry? Was it profound? Did you like say that was great, or were you like how most people are and kind of like rolled your eyes?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
So Nate saw Anaconda.
Yeah.
Spoiler free section.
Yeah. So, kind of a wild movie. I did not expect to go see this. I thought it looked terrible. But my dad was like very adamant about going to see it.
Sold out theater or not?
It was packed.
On
I
Christmas?
saw Christmas Day. Yeah, I saw Christmas Day. But new Anaconda movie coming from Tom Gormican, which I will say directed The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, that Nick Cage movie. Kind of a funny movie. I actually liked it. It was like campy.
It's like this.
I think this was that movie was way better.
Yeah.
I will say, this movie was pretty funny, but best friends Griff and Doug have always dreamed of remaking their all-time favorite movie, Anaconda. When a midlife crisis pushes them to finally go for it, they assemble a crew and head deep into the jungles of the Amazon to start filming, only to realize that a giant anaconda is actually real. So, obviously, Paul Rudd, Steve Zahn, Jack Black, Tandy Newton, Daniela Melchior, kind of a stacked cast. This is a meta comedy about the 1995 Anaconda film, which is kind of a cult classic, I guess, that people love. I've seen it. It's a good movie. I mean, it's a fun movie. It's not a good movie. It's a fun movie, and it's obviously starting like Jon Voight, Owen Wilson, J-Lo, Ice Cube.
I'm about to say, you gotta say Ice Cube.
Yeah, no, Ice Cube's the main guy.
like-
Yeah.
And J-Lo. That's like the only two I remember.
Yeah.
I forgot Owen Wilson was in that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, good movie. Serviceable, fun creature feature, I guess. Action flick.
And they made like 3 of them, didn't they? I know they made 2.
The first one's the only. The first one's the
Yeah.
only one that matters. But
It was just unique. Then no one's ever made a horror movie about an anaconda at that time.
yeah, right. It's a giant snake. Yeah.
Well, unless you're watching porn and
Yeah, then you're
some-
seeing hella snakes, big giants.
hella anacondas,
Yeah.
horror movies.
My anaconda don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the theme song for this movie, which I think tells you everything you need to know about it.
I actually liked the trailer when they played that song.
Yeah, it's fun.
Dun, dun,
No, they
dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun,
they
dun,
play in the
dun,
movie.
dun. Yeah.
And that's what I'm going to say. Like, this movie's not good. Like, this is not a good movie at all. But it's fun. And it was funny. Like, there were some moments that actually, like, got me to, like, really laugh. Steve Zahn, specifically, like, I don't know what his character was doing, but he was so good. I love Steve Zahn. He's been in a lot of great stuff. But, weirdly enough, I did not like Paul Rudd in this movie very much at all.
Like
He seemed
his
like-
character or like him?
Obviously, everybody's kind of phoning it in. Like, Jack Black and Paul Rudd are, like, 2 main stars, and they're obviously, like, phoning it in for a paycheck.
Yeah.
Like, they did not care about this movie at all. But Jack Black is so charismatic and fun in everything he's in that he's, like, you know, he's doing the...
He's like a fat Adam Sandler.
Yeah, it's like...
You know, just does random shit like
Yeah.
that.
But Jack Black's great.
No, yeah.
But Jack Black's kind of like in the movie, he's like the director. He's like, he always wanted to be a big time director. And Anaconda was like, they like remade it as kids and like they made a kid, like a fan film. And they always dreamed of making it big, like their friend group. And, you know, Paul Rudd actually moved out to LA and he's a failing actor. He gets fired on his day one job of like doing an advertisement or like a stint in like a little cameo in a show.
Yeah.
And Jack Black never became a director, but instead he does wedding videos. Like he's like a owner. Like
I know it, yeah.
Yeah, he works at a wedding video company.
Yeah, just
Yeah. So
a wedding cinematographer.
they kind of all come together for Jack Black's birthday, and then they're like, "Oh, we got to go out and make this movie. Like, this is our final shot to make it big on."
Is this a
our
spoiler?
screens." No, this is the plot.
Okay,
This is
okay,
the plot.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's fun. There's some cameos. I won't spoil until the spoiler section. It's hard to talk about this movie really without everything I didn't like about it. It's kind of hard to talk about. The villain is stupid because they set up this whole secondary villain to the Anaconda, and you know she's a good actress that I've seen in other stuff, but she's just kind of there as like the hot villain that's kind of with them along the ride, and then she's not, and then it's just weird. It's just one of the worst scripts I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
Like,
it sounds like
so
it honestly sounds like a funny Jurassic World. Like how Jurassic World was all shitty.
Nah,
And like
the first Jurassic World I kind of like. The first Jurassic World is like incomparable.
Whatever this newest one that just came out, Rebirth. I don't know what the fuck they call it anymore.
I feel like you can't even compare this to that though, because it's like a meta comedy about
Yeah.
like Anaconda, and it's like they reference that movie the entire way and like make like allusions to the plot of that movie, and it's like it doesn't really make sense because it's like I don't think Anaconda's really that big of a movie to even like warrant this? And so I'm kind of like, is that like part of the comedy? Is that like another layer of meta-ness? Is like nobody really cares about Anaconda, so like that being their like entire inspiration is like a layer of comedy that nobody really gives a fuck about. It feels like they're kind of doing the same thing with that unbearable weight of massive talent. Like Nick Cage is playing himself, but like a characterization of himself. And it's like Pedro Pascal's character in that movie is like a huge Nick Cage fan. And so the government like wants to spy on Pedro Pascal, so they send Nick Cage as himself to like talk about his movies, but instead he's like actually
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's like, but then it's like the same thing. It's like, is Nick Cage really like that guy, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like, is Anaconda really that movie?
No.
So it feels like they're kind of doing, the director's kind of doing a very similar thing.
Huh. Interesting.
And it does add to the comedy because the whole time I'm thinking like, who gives a fuck about Anaconda? Like, I don't give a fuck about Anaconda at all. And I don't think half the people in the movie theater give a crap about Anaconda, really.
No one gives a shit about it.
Yeah, like my dad hardly gave a crap about it.
No, yeah,
Like,
no
my
one.
dad like loves that movie.
Well, you're there because of Jack Black.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and that's like what's pulling in the audience. And
Yeah.
fun movie. That's really all I gotta say. If you're looking for like a fun family flick, like want to have a good laugh, want to see a giant snake eat people, like you're gonna get that. And that's kind of, it's got a heartwarming story at the center, I guess, a little bit, even if it is like really on the nose,
Tropey.
Tropey, whatever.
What do you rate it?
I'd probably give it like a, probably like a 5.
Okay, so you got to add in entertainment. when it
Yeah,
comes to
you
movies.
gotta-
Like, obviously, we're not rating it like
Entertainment
on
value, like
anything else.
if this movie was entertaining, it'd be like a fucking 2.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
if this movie was entertaining, it'd be terrible.
That's what I'm saying. Like when like the movie like this, it has to be it's on its own scale, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and there's only a couple spoiler things I want to touch on that actually matter. So it's so
Right now?
yeah, right now.
So spoiler
Section. Spoiler section. It's really funny because the whole like inciting incident is like Paul Rudd tells them that he has the rights to Anaconda. Like he acquired the rights in some like really weird, obscure way because he knew a guy. Turns out he did not have the rights at all because they're on a boat filming in the fucking river, like in the Amazon, and then a giant, beautiful chrome like boat comes by, and this is like halfway through the movie, and they're like, what are you guys doing here? They're like, we're making a remake of Anaconda, which is exactly what they're doing, and so it's like, but it's like a big Hollywood production.
Mm-hmm.
So then, like, they're like, "Oh, fuck you, Paul Rudd! Like, you're a liar, piece of shit."
Wait, there's a cameo in that, right?
So this is later.
Oh,
Yeah. So like,
I thought that was the cameo.
no. So they
part.
see the boat go by,
Oh,
and then
shit.
like, Paul Rudd gets outcasted. He ends up coming by. He like kind of follows that boat down the river like a little ways because he's gonna try to convince them to like be a part of it or something, and then he's just total scumbag. But like. The whole boat's destroyed and the anaconda was real. It turns out the anaconda's real and it like ate everybody. And so they all end up kind of the Daniela Melchior character who's like, they set her up as like, she's like trying to get some money. Like she like finds this buried money treasure bullshit or whatever in the
That's what I was saying about
Amazon.
Jurassic Rebirth, whatever. It's
Yeah.
like the villain's like just a money guy. They don't give a shit about,
Yeah, but listen to this though. Like, she's there and she just like, she gets on the boat and she's like, oh, I'm your guide. And so she like, basically is like, she just escapes these henchmen that are looking for the money, but it doesn't build any of it out at all. Like, and you have no idea what they're fucking looking for. Like, it makes no sense. And then the guys come back. It's just like this, they're just meant to like cause some chaos, I guess. And so like they get fucking killed, but it turns out they're actually cops. And she's the bad guy. And then and by the way, none of this has any effect on the overall plot. None of this
really?
Her character is there for the entire movie. She doesn't fucking matter at all.
Did they need some antagonist other than like
A snake? I don't know. I have no clue. But she's like holding them all at gunpoint. And she's like,
God,
yeah, like it turns out I was gonna get the money the whole time. Like I've been running from the cops. Like I don't need y'all anymore. Like get the fuck off my boat. And then she just gets fucking eaten out of nowhere. and then it's like they don't touch on any of it again.
They kind of did some shit like that, I think, in Anaconda. Like, we're just some like random.
No, but I
death-
guarantee you it was way more fleshed out than this. Like this was this.
For sure.
I had no clue what was
For
like.
sure.
This was the most simplistic, mind-numbingly dumb bullshit.
She was hot though.
Yeah, she's
Well, that helps.
she's literally she's so bad.
That helps.
Yeah, it did help. And they had her in this like really skimpy like Amazon outfit. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, she's hot. Yeah, but then the only other main thing that happens, like, they're like on the movie set, and it's the whole climax happens like basically on the film set that's destroyed by the snake. So it's kind of like a meta climax too.
Well, here's a big plot hole in this shit. I mean, I'm being funny. No one's filming this shit. No one's taking.
actual
No one's taking Anaconda this serious.
bro.
Where they're like, "Hey,
Maybe they are.
we're filming this shit in the Amazon." You know what I mean,
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Maybe,
bro?
but
Ain't no one risking their life for Anaconda.
yeah.
You think Ice Cube's out there in Anaconda? He's like, man, these motherfuckers are crazy. I ain't going out
Yeah.
there.
No, that leads me. Yeah, so they're like hiding from the snake on the set, and then Ice Cube shows up and he's like, "Yeah, motherfucker, like I'm out here in the Amazon sweating my ass off, like trying to make my fucking money and make this Anaconda sequel or like legacy sequel, but like I gotta get the fuck out of here and go save J-Lo." And so he like saves him from the snake, and then he pieces out for the rest of the movie. Like he's like, "Yeah, I gotta go save J-Lo," and then he
Yeah.
just leaves.
J-Lo
then-
pretty hot in it.
So they don't show her.
Oh.
So basically they beat the snake. There's like this emotional moment where like they make their movie, like they got all their scenes, cut it together, make the movie, and then they win like this like local film festival because they're all from like Buffalo, New York or something.
Oh,
And so they win the Buffalo, New York Film Festival or something. and then J-Lo comes. Like
Nice.
it's like an after credit scene, but Jack Black's like
damn!
at
I'll
his
set for
house.
the credits.
And J-Lo, ding dong, she's like, "Are you blah blah blah?" I don't know what. Are you Jack Black? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know this dude's name. And she was like, "Man, I saw your film. Like, I want you to direct the Anaconda like legacy sequel."
Huh.
Like, so Jack Black gets hired, and it's like a big full circle moment, and then. But J-Lo's like kind of funny. Like it was a funny.
It'd been
cameo.
funnier if they would have done like a cease and desist on it.
Yeah, that would have
If
been way.
that's how it ended, you know?
funnier. Yeah, it's like, hey, we're suing you.
Yeah, and then it's
Yeah,
over.
that would have been way more funny.
Hire me, dude. Hire me.
I could be a comedy writer.
Comedy.
Comedy.
No. Wait,
yeah.
that was after. Like, how long did you have to sit there and wait for that?
No, it was like right away.
Okay, I was
Yeah,
like,
it was
damn,
like-
you were sitting for that.
No, it does like the title,
I
like the
know.
end title sequence, like with all the actors' names, and they're like my Anaconda, and they're like
yeah.
playing the song.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
fun.
It was fun. It was a fun
Yeah.
movie. Like I could see myself like throwing that on, like if I had nothing else to watch. like-
Damn, really?
well, nah, probably.
That
Not.
was like you're rewatching this.
Well, I'm kind of harkening back to like if this was on TV, like this is like an FX, like this would
I know
come
what
on
you meant.
FX, you know.
I know what the saying. Like, I know what you meant.
If this was on, if I was flipping through and I saw this on TV, I'd probably like sit and like watch, like
like while you're
probably-
cleaning the house. or
yeah,
some
like
shit.
something thrown on in the background or something.
Jacking
yeah.
off.
Yeah, yeah. No, but that's all.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say about.
You
Anaconda
don't recommend it
2025.
unless you just want to like what you.
Yeah,
just
don't spend your money on this.
Said. Yeah.
There's a much better movie out that came out on Christmas Day that we need to get into because this is the biggest part of the podcast today.
Spoiler-free section of Marty Supreme.
Yes, sir. All right, I'll do my usual thing.
Go
All
for
right.
it.
Marty Supreme, starring Timothy Chalamet, directed by
Josh.
Josh Safdie.
Yeah. I almost
The-
said Ben.
Josh. Yeah,
Josh.
I always want to say Benny. He looks more like a Benny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Directed-
that mean?
I don't know. Directed by Josh Safdie. Starring, I mean, obviously Timothy Chalamet, Odessa Zion, Kevin O'Leary, Tyler the Creator, a lot of other people. Great casting in this film. Following Marty Mauser, based on Marty Reisman, ping pong player who came up to prominence, kind of following World War II around that era, and
Yeah.
kind of a loosely biological loosely, I guess you could use biopic.
I think it's a biopic because
very A24-esque way to do a biopic.
I would say loosely because the guy is based on like his memoirs. Or whatever.
Yeah, it's based on his memoir. I'm pretty sure.
And it's like I don't want. It's hard to like. Talk
It's
about
hard to
this
describe.
without getting into spoilers, because one of those things like that I didn't know going into it was like, and what we were talking about, like it's completely different.
Yeah.
So how much do we want to get into that part? We just want to talk about like.
Yeah. So I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me hit that real fast. Start off by saying huge movie, huge Christmas movie. We talked about the marketing, the box office, everything.
Packed theater.
I mean, this is like
Sold out.
this is one of the best movies of the year. I think you kind of have to start off by saying that.
It's in my top 5.
I think it'll end up being in my top 5, top 10 for sure. Definitely 100% top
I
10.
was like, damn.
Top 5. I'll have to reevaluate when I make my list.
You got to make room. I mean, it's gonna be hard knocking F1 out of there, but you got to put Marty in there.
Yeah, exactly. No, but this is an epic period piece sports biopic, completely unconventional, very Uncut Gems-esque, Good Times-esque. We now know for sure who kind of has the juice between the brothers and who's kind of like more, not just the juice, but like who's got that style of like that breakneck, like chaotic, anxiety-inducing film style.
Yeah, we definitely. I mean, yeah, like I said, like if you go back and watch Uncut Gems, okay, now we know who was behind that. And
Yes.
Good Times.
Yeah, no, I do think Benny Safdie brings a lot to the table too.
For sure.
Like Benny is very talented,
For sure.
great actor.
I feel bad, like I'm shitting on him.
I haven't seen Smashing Machine, but from what I've heard, other than the lacking
mid.
things, I think he does have a visual, or he does have a directing style that I think he just hasn't honed as much yet as Josh has.
Mm-hmm.
Josh is more realized on what he wants to make, and I think Benny has like an idea, and I think he's more of a jack of all trades in terms of like his talent wise. But Josh is this movie.
I mean, Marty Supreme beats the fuck out of Smashing Machine. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like.
No, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to shit on. I mean, with that being said, Smashing Machine's still like it's okay. It's not like terrible.
Yeah, yeah. And we have all the faith in the world. And like, if I find out Benny Safdie's making a movie, I'm like 100%
For sure.
still in. Like,
For sure.
I'm still all in on him as a director. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to talk about this movie, and I don't think this is a spoiler. And I'll start off with Timothée Chalamet's performance. He's winning Best Actor.
I think so too.
There is not a fucking world, I think, where this guy does not win Best Actor. He turned out, I think, one of the most fleshed out, well realized, committed, unique performances of the year. And I think this is like his defining performance of his career that he's had so far.
A lot of hate that he gets, which I think people are just being smart asses, but they're like, it just seems like Timothée Chalamet acted as this, or Timothée Chalamet acting like that. I didn't get that at all. I felt like
No, not at all.
I feel like this guy, I think he did a really good job of like, I feel like I know people like this character
Yes.
in real life. And I mean,
Absolute scumbag.
Well, yeah.
like-
See, that's like how much do we want to get
It's
into?
not a spoiler. It's not a spoiler to say.
Maybe
to
at
say
this
that off
point.
the cuff.
But when you watched it, you didn't know that.
Well, I don't think. I think it'll play into what I'll say this here in a minute. But he absolute fucking like motherfucker, and
A
just
narcissist.
narcissist, craving fame, fortune, eliteness to the highest degree in his trade, which is ping pong.
But that's what it takes to be like
It does.
the GOAT, you
It
know?
does.
That's what's
It
kind of
does.
a catch-22 or whatever.
Yeah.
Am I saying that right?
Yeah, and
Catch
we'll get
21.
more into like that quality of him as a character in the spoiler
Yeah.
section, but kind of an evil character a little bit.
I mean, evil.
Not evil. You
I mean, it
understand
just-
where he's coming from.
I know what you mean. It just, evil seems a little because,
Yeah.
he's just a
Yeah.
narcissist. Like he's like your what you would think of like anybody who's like willing to like he just I want to be the best and everyone. I would
He's
use
willing
anyone.
To, yeah.
Just,
I don't need anybody in my life. I'm willing to give up you and
Yeah.
fuck you over to get what I need from myself.
And if you got like money and you got your rent's due and I need that money, I'm gonna get it from you. I don't give a shit if you don't make your rent. I don't give a shit if you get divorced. I don't give a shit. I just got to be the best. And in a weird way, kind of justifies it as like, I think he thinks that it's all gonna work out. Like, you guys don't understand, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if I make it, we're all good.
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of an American Odyssey of exploring not just like becoming like the best of the sport. Like, it's kind of like a making it in America type of way. Like that era, I think being set in that period, it's like you're here. It's like, how much are you willing to give to be the person you want to be? And that's like the whole tagline of the movie is dream big. And I love that this movie is completely unexpected from what you thought it was going to be. And the marketing makes it seem like it's going to be kind of this, not tropey at all, because I don't really expect that from Safdie and then Timothée Chalamet. But like,
I kind of thought there would be a couple tropes.
I thought there'd be a couple tropes.
More tropes than what there were. I'll say that.
Exactly. And this movie is way more about something else than what it's advertised as, because you think it's going to be a ping pong biopic, maybe bringing some of that like Safdie energy to it, kind of that breakneck speed. But it's really not even about ping pong at all. I mean, it's kind of the backdrop of the film, but it's not really about ping pong at all. It's more of just a very deep dive character study on Marty Mauser and like what drives him and like what makes him tick.
Trying to compare it to this one basketball movie that was really good with Jake Harnett.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember what it's
That
called.
like how that's a basketball movie, but it's really not.
Yeah,
That's how this is.
yeah.
With that.
But with that being said, the ping pong stuff of this film is incredible. Like the way it's shot, it's so energetic and like it turns ping pong. And I think a lot of people, like, I'm a big ping pong guy. So like I've spent so many hours of my life playing ping pong and like
You mean table tennis?
table tennis, and you know, seeing it put to screen like that is really cool and really fun. I think a lot of people thought it was going to be corny, like, oh, fuck ping pong. Ping pong's lame. But it really is not at all. Like the way that they have fun with it and they show it off and make it really intense, and the fact that you can kind of base most of your climax and the opening of your film on ping pong matches is really cool. Really well done.
Yeah, and a lot of those ping pong things were like, I know that he like really like, I guess the legend is that he trained 7 years to do this.
Yeah.
I'm like, how much of it was actually him in those scenes, and how much of it was like a stunt
CGI
double?
with the ball.
Well, like it looked like it was sped up, but like the CGI, and then like, was it him for sure? Was there a stunt double? Like, was there any scenes where like, oh, I got to take him out, put him in?
Yeah.
So I'm just curious. I would like to know, like, is it 100% him? Is it all him? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know.
That'd be cool to
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
some of
it would
those
be-
scenes look like it was like sped up.
Yeah, it did.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like hitting it like real fast, like damn.
Yeah.
But they
No,
did a
but I
great
mean,
job
he
with
looks
that.
legit. Like the way there's a specific style of ping pong
Mm-hmm.
that Marty Reisman was like big on, and you kind of see Marty is a very like he reaches up and he's like slamming
Mm-hmm.
it like, but then the reason he's like having trouble going against Endo, the main Japanese player that he's going up against throughout the film, because Endo has that Japanese style of holding the paddle, and he's got way more of like kind of putting spin on the ball and curvature, and he's doing different things.
Are you talking about like why? Oh yeah, I read into this on something that
Yeah.
makes sense. I'll tell you later on
Yeah.
in the spoilers.
So kind of cool. Like you got to see different styles of ping pong and like why Marty was like being so competitive with this style, because it was like it was contrasting him.
Well, there's a reason why he's upset specifically,
Yes, exactly.
and you might know it.
Yeah.
Oh, was that movie, by the way?
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was like
I
a
love
basketball.
that
It's like
movie,
it's
yeah.
not a basketball movie, but it like
Yes.
yeah.
Um,
Sorry, the deep cut. No one even probably knows that.
no, it's great. It's great. Man. Funnily enough, and this is going off topic. Directed by Tim Blake Nelson, who I don't know if you know who that is, but he's an actor. He's a pretty good actor. But he directed that movie.
Damn, you're just hit. You like hit my deep cut with another deep cut.
Yeah, you know. I got a one up you, bro.
Yeah.
One up you. No, but ping pong scenes were great. I think the main standout of this is like the style, obviously, and the acting. Like Kevin O'Leary's fucking great in this movie.
Perfect casting.
Perfect casting. Tyler the Creator, really fun and
Great.
He's really only in that kind of middle section of the film,
Yeah.
but very good. Like very matches Timothée Chalamet really well.
My only problem with him is like his acting just seemed kind of modern. He just seemed like Tyler, but he's not like an actor. I get that, but like it seemed like how someone talks nowadays in like a movie that's in like what the 50s.
Yeah, I get that.
And there were a couple dialogue scenes with, like I told you before, with Chalamet. Like he said,
Chalamet.
there's this conversation he's having, and this lady's telling Chalamet about her husband, what he does, and Chalamet responds by saying, "Ugh, like boring." And I'm like,
That's not Tyler the Creator. That's Timothée
no,
Chalamet.
I know, but I said Chalamet. I said there's a couple dialogues that seem modern, just to caveat off the modern.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I was like, huh. I wonder if anyone else caught that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't care too much. Like,
I didn't care, but it was just something I was like,
Yeah.
Like this movie's like an epic movie. I don't know. I just wanted.
Yeah, and that's
Maybe they did talk like that.
that's what's really cool though. I think there's a lot of stuff in this movie that isn't epic that they're able to make epic. It's like, just like I was saying, like the ping pong scenes are epic. The kind of journey that Marty goes on throughout the film to get where he wants to be feels epic. Like it feels bigger than life. And I'll say that like I still personally like Uncut Gems more as a movie. I think maybe just my taste, and I don't know. I like Uncut Gems more. But what Josh Safdie does here is kind of makes that style, and that's got to be such a difficult thing to do. It's a very intimate story, but they make it feel grand and epic and like an American Odyssey, and it's like crazy that he was able to accomplish that. And I don't know. I the more I've thought about this movie and kind of analyzed it in my head and taken it and thought about the themes, I think I've liked it more than when I saw it. Because I think I was initially at an 8.5, but I think I'm probably up to like a 9.
Oh, really?
I think I'm up to a 9 now. Yeah.
I stayed pretty solid at 8.5.
Really?
I feel like at some point it seemed like you were going down on it.
Yeah. I was, but then I've started to like really reflect on it. And
I talked you into it. No.
No. Because now I think I like it more than you did, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it a lot. I mean, 8.5. It just wasn't like I don't know. I mean, it's one of my favorite movies of the year.
Yeah,
But,
I think this movie deserves a rewatch.
like I say, a 9 for me. Like I said, it's like I don't know. It's just I hold that 9 spot like really. Yeah.
No, and that's like this is where I wanted to get into spoilers.
Spoiler section.
Yeah,
Spoiler section.
spoiler section. I came out around like an 8.5, and I came out kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
But it's because I think I just was not expecting this movie to be.
It was the marketing. Though.
It was the marketing. I think the marketing made me think it was going to be something else, and I did feel a little duped. But this movie is very much Uncut Gems, but rebranded and restyled, and kind of turned up a notch in terms of quality in filmmaking and quality of like epic and grand scale. Because it's kind of a globe-trotting adventure at the end of the day as well. But it's not what I wanted, but now that I know what it is, and I've reflected on what it is, and plan to rewatch it and appreciate it more for what it is, I think this movie is fantastic. And it's definitely, for me, deserving of a 9.
See, my thought was like I was duped, but I liked it. I liked being duped.
Yeah.
Like I was happy with it. I was actually glad. I was like, oh, that's badass. Like he duped me. Like I thought it was gonna be just like the guy makes it and all this shit. But no, he's just a piece of shit. You don't like him.
Yeah. Yeah. No, exactly.
Like you're rooting for him. I feel like I was rooting for him the entire time. Even when he was a scumbag, I still like wanted him to like succeed in a weird way.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was like, this guy deserves to like not make it if he doesn't.
No,
Like, I was
exactly.
satisfied with.
him not making it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of the reason this movie is different than what we were expecting is this movie's outside of the opening really is not about ping pong championship at all. This movie's about him trying to make money and scheming his fucking way to get to Japan to make it to the championship. It's not really about the ping pong stuff at all. It's like him as like a scummy New Yorker trying to
He's a guy chasing his dreams.
chasing
and
his dream, but doing it in like such a fucked
And
way.
some of those guys though make it.
yes,
That like, it honestly takes. Now, obviously, he's like an extreme shitty version, but like
what does
there-
it take to get to that point?
there are guys that like that's how you sometimes make it, you know.
Yeah.
But this is a story about a guy who doesn't make it.
Yeah.
But because he's trying to make it in something that no one gives a fuck about, like it's not really marketable. Like
Yeah.
it's like it's not like he's an NBA player. Like yeah, you can always like you make it in the NBA even like at a small. It's hard. It's easier to sell like be
Yeah.
successful in
And-
something or a
and
movie,
Marty-
an actor or something.
Yeah, and Marty is like, other than Indo, like the best at what he does
In the United
And-
States, yeah, for
in the
sure.
United States for sure. And the only reason, and it ends up like it's kind of like his fatal flaw, is like he ends up not making it because he's such a fuck at trying to make it.
Yeah,
And it's because like he does all these things to get there, burns all these bridges, and he was such a fuck in the opening to like who is it basically the counselor for the championship.
kind of like the I'm trying to think of the fucking NFL guy's name.
The commissioner.
Yeah,
Basically to the
Roger
commissioner.
Goodell of it.
Yeah. But he basically just like doesn't end up getting a spot in the championship at the end. And he does all this stuff to get there. And he basically set up this whole event with Kevin O'Leary's character, who he basically got Kevin O'Leary to make millions of dollars off this industry in the beginning. But, Marty's supposed to lose. And he's like, fuck this. Like, I'm going to burn this last bridge that I have. Basically, like, my life's fucked if I do win. But the only way he can prove it to himself that all of this was worth it is to beat Indo in this match that means nothing on his world rank, on competitiveness, like world standing, anything. Like, it means nothing except to him.
Yeah. It's like a moral victory.
It's a moral.
Not a financial one. Which goes to his character is like he never really gave a shit about like I mean he did, but like
He gave a shit about the money, but he cared
Yeah.
more about his...
the money was just I have to have it to get to where I need to go.
Yeah.
But before we go too far,
Yeah.
I mentioned earlier I wanted to talk about like like when he first loses
Yes.
and he's bitching about like his style.
Uh-huh.
You know what he was like really upset about? Because I looked into this. Like
How he was holding the paddle.
No, it's more to it. It's the paddle itself. He's deaf.
Yes. Yeah.
And he has a special paddle so he can feel like vibrations or some shit like that.
yeah, the momentum of the game.
Yeah, and he's bitching about like the paddle being like it's a bullshit paddle.
Yeah.
See, I thought it was like the shit too. Like he's just playing a weird style.
He does comment on it in the
Yeah.
movie. But yeah.
But you wouldn't know it. Like I didn't know it until like I saw it. Like someone brought it up. Like, and that's like a real thing.
Yes,
That
yeah.
was a real like controversy.
Yeah. Yeah, Indo's a real guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what's cool? The guy who's playing Indo is also a ping pong player in Japan.
Oh, I think you're about to say like his grandson or something.
No. but like he's like one of the best like Japanese
cool.
ping pong players
That's cool.
who's playing Indo. Yeah, it was really cool.
Now on the biopic thing, so now we can get spoilers.
Well, I want to talk about.
Well, this is like to start it.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's loosely based on it. And what I was gonna say is like it is about a guy who wrote all this shit, but everyone like could tell like he's full of it. Like it's true to like the biopic,
Yeah.
but the guy is like even in his memoirs or whatever he wrote is like full of shit, like a scummy guy in that. So yeah, so it is a biopic about a scummy guy. We just don't know the guy, so like we just assumed it's like some guy who made it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Because
but-
that's what you expect from a biopic.
But it stayed pretty true.
But it's such an unconventional biopic.
What a great way of searching for like some type of like premise or just trying to find. Like, I want to do a biopic about a guy who sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh,
I thought that was cool.
and then injecting your own style into it and
Mm-hmm.
creating this like sequence of events to like be a really good analogy for the strive for greatness. Because that's kind of what Uncut Gems is.
Well, and Good Time. Well, he has like I noticed he has a lot. His movies have ups and downs.
Yeah.
That I didn't get the anxiety from.
Like they get just enough to keep pushing, like keep doing shitty things.
well,
then
it's like so Good Times. That was I had the most anxiety from all of his movies.
Yeah,
I didn't. I get how everyone gets anxiety from Uncut Gems. For some reason, I didn't, but I see it. I get it.
Yeah.
This movie, I had zero anxiety, but I felt like the bummer of it, like the highs and
Yes,
the lows.
yeah.
And that's what he does really well in his movies is like one step forward, two steps back. Because everything, like the scene specifically is like with Tyler, the Creator, like where they hustle those guys and it's a great moment. They're having a good time, you know, like they're in the car, they're ghost riding the whip, you know?
Yeah.
And then boom, they get, you know.
They hit the In My Feelings Drake.
Yeah, exactly.
They're in that.
And they but then like the next, you know, moment later, some bad shit happens. It just kind of ruins everything.
That scene's so fucking good. Where they like the guys who they scammed come to like beat their ass basically and take their money
Get
back.
their money back,
But
yeah.
then they have the dog from so this whole sequence starts with them like going to the hotel because Marty has nowhere to stay.
Mm-hmm.
And then he meets up with Tyler, the Creator's character, and they're like he goes to they're like, oh yeah, we need money.
And this is coming from like a low moment. If something that happened, boom, I'm in a low fucking moment. I'm getting sued by this. I owe money. He's in a low moment. And then that's when it starts gradually going up. You know?
Yeah. Well, he gets in the bathtub in the hotel and they told him not to use the bath. And then the bath falls through the ceiling and he traps this dude who ends up being the gangster guy.
Shows his arms.
Yeah, his arm gets pinned under it and the bath basically falls on the dog. The dog's fine.
Yeah.
But the guy's like, here, take like a grant, take like $1,000 and like take my dog to the vet.
50. That's
Oh, yeah,
important.
50.
Because he's like 50 for the vet, 50 for you.
Yes.
And he's like, well, fuck it. We'll just take this 100.
And then go make more money
we'll
off
flip
it and then their plan is to take the dog to the vet
Afterwards.
afterwards.
Well, it kind of seemed like he didn't give a fuck about the dog. And then he's like, you know, well, we can at least get the dog a vet.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But basically, the dog fucking runs out after he pours gas on all these guys and he runs away. And then they hit what do? They hit the telephone pole and that falls and then that blows up.
Because the gas, they're getting gas in their car and then he starts like spraying the guys with it. And that's when the telephone thing hits it or the power line hits it and sparks it.
Yeah, and then everything fucking explodes. And then they're like driving away, but the dog gets out and they're like, oh, fuck the dog.
Well, see, that's a kind of like a big moment for Marty because you see him have compassion because he's like sad about the dog. He's like, we got to stop and get the dog.
Yeah.
So it was like a moment of like, oh, he does kind of care.
He's not a total piece of shit.
There's a couple moments that kind of show that through every one of those like down moments. There is a moment of him having some sort of compassion.
Not very true, very true.
But not enough for him to like
Validate his character.
Well,
Not
not
validate, but like,
well, not enough for him to take too much action on it.
yes.
It's like, damn, the dog's gone.
Like,
all right.
it's not like painting him in a good light.
No.
It's just like,
Well, he didn't stop to go get the dog. He was like, oh, the dog. Ah, fuck.
I guess.
And then he ends up using the dog like in a scummy way.
Yeah, eventually, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I forget, why did he end up in the hotel? He had to leave.
Because he got like a thing saying like, hey, you owe a bunch of money to like the commission or whatever. I can't remember.
Oh my God,
They're
yes.
suing him
yes,
or some
because
shit.
when he's overseas in the beginning championship, well, honestly, we're going way out of order in this movie.
Yeah,
but,
we can
like,
start. We can go back.
Yeah, we can go back to so he's at the championship, right? And he basically like he's trying to woo Gwyneth Paltrow's character, who's like this famous actress, and that's how he ends up meeting Kevin O'Leary, and he like
Who's like a successful businessman.
super successful businessman.
And she's like an old washed up actress.
yeah. And so he's trying to like hook up with Gwyneth Paltrow.
Because everyone's
And he's running up the tab in the hotel on all the room service, and he's got the grand suite. Because the reason he was a bitch to the commissioner guy was because he got put up in this really shitty hotel, and he like wanted to be like living like a king.
because he's the star.
Because he's the star. Before he's the king, he wants to be living like the king.
Yeah.
And there's like this really funny sequence where the guy who he beat, that's my favorite ping pong sequence of the movie, where he's like, yo, like, let's just have fun with it.
Because he knew it was over.
Yeah, and he hits the...
Hit him up 2 games.
He hits the... Oh, man, when he hits the, like...
Blows on it.
When he blows on the ball and he holds it in place and then he drops it and hits it again. Oh, so sick. But he ends up... Before he woos Gwyneth Paltrow, he kind of brings Kevin O'Leary's character over so he can kind of like stun on him a little bit. But he introduces Kevin O'Leary's character to ping pong, which is how he ends up making a ton of money and how he ends up building that relationship later on. But there's that amazing sequence where he's like, yo, dude, like, tell him this story. Tell him this story of like how you like have how you like you were in the internment camps because he's a Jew.
Yeah, he was in the concentration camps.
Camps. And there's that sequence where he's like, I was out in the field one day and I found these honeycombs.
And it shows it.
And so I rubbed the honey all over my body. And then Kevin O'Leary's like, why the fuck would you do that? He's like, so I could feed all of my brothers. Yeah. And then it shows him like open up his shirt like in the flashback and he lets all of these like men just lick his body.
Yeah. He's all hairy and shit.
It's one of the most funny like heel turn, like out of nowhere weird.
Yeah, it was
sequences, but it's like iconic.
Because everyone's like just licking him like sexually in a way.
But it's so good.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like this like
what the fuck?
It's kind of a good balance to Marty's character because this guy's like super selfless and like humble. But he's not as good as Marty. And then Marty's like willing to sacrifice all the stuff and he's like really good.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a good like caveat to him, I guess. But he ends up fucking Kevin O'Leary's wife. And fast forward
because he's a dickhead and like and she's like hey.
Yeah, exactly.
He rizzes her up.
He does rizz her up.
Marty Rizman.
Yeah, right. Rizman. But you find out this is kind of what sets it all off. He's kind of having this rapport, like, what is it, a year later, trying to get back to the championship. And he's having lunch with Kevin O'Leary. And Kevin O'Leary's like, well, I have this promotional fight for you. And I'm going to get you to Japan. Like, I know you don't have that money, Marty. Like, you got to come to this showcase with Endo and lose and, like, embarrass yourself. But it's all in service of you getting to Japan. And Marty's like, oh, fuck no. Like, I'm the GOAT. Like, I don't need to do this. I don't need to lose and, like, risk my, like, social persona just for you to make some extra money, you fuck. And basically says, like, there's kind of this thing about his son.
Because his son was a World War II vet.
World War II vet. And he's like, yeah, like, did you sell out? Like, look at you. Like, you sold out making paddles for these Japanese fuckers that killed your son.
Yeah, he's telling Marty, like, I think it's dumb that you're willing to do this instead of do that. And then Marty says, well, I think it's dumb that you're trying to promote to these guys that killed your son.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, fuck you, Marty. Like, I'm out. He's basically, Marty sells himself like so hard. So that's why he's trying to make all this money. And this is kind of where we've gotten to, but through this whole process of him trying to make this money, he's also like blowing seed out in all these different women, dude. And he's like got a baby mama who's like cheating on her husband.
And she's a scumbag too.
She's a scumbag too.
She lies on this guy hard.
They deserve each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
they're literally just like each other.
She basically like is carrying his baby and she's like trying to get him to like take her in and like be her husband, you know?
Maybe. There's a good chance that that's not his kid. We don't know.
No, 100% is because that, which we fucking blow past that, the entire title sequence is when he comes inside of her and the sperm are floating into the egg and it's like this whole sequence with like
it's a ping pong ball.
Young, I wanna be. And it's like the egg gets like basically fertilized and it becomes a ping pong ball, which is the Marty Supreme.
Yeah.
Which is funny.
Yeah, it's 100% his kid.
Yeah, 100% his kid.
But she makes it seem like the husband's beating on her because she makes it look like her eyes black.
Yes. Because she's trying to scam him low key because there's so much stuff to talk about in this movie.
I know.
I don't want to kill it too long or take it too long, but
basically he finds out eventually that her eye's not black.
Yeah, she didn't actually get beat by her husband. He beats the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
And so
I thought he killed him.
He basically has this like kid. illegitimate kid out of wedlock, whatever. And he basically says to her at some point, like while he's trying to make money and he's dealing with her situation, he's basically like, I can't deal with your shit right now that you're pregnant. Like, this kid isn't fucking mine. Like, my life means something. Your life means nothing. Like, I have a greater purpose. You don't. Like, your greatest purpose is going to be raising this kid. Like, I'm not going to be, like, weighed down by you. Like, whatever. And then she takes it on her advantage to, like, try to make money for him to help him get there because she's so, like, overly invested in him. She gets mixed up with the dude with the dog and the gangster. He's like, where the fuck's my dog?
Like reward money. And he kidnaps Marty basically, and then they go out to where the dog was lost, and this big shootout happens with this country guy who stole the dog, and it's just this huge, like, I think this is where the peak, like, oh, like, this dude's gone down like a fucking rabbit hole of, like, shit storm. Yeah,
Like,
people are dying.
Bad. This is real bad. And they end up making it out.
Well, she gets shot.
Yeah, she gets shot.
This is another moment of Marty just being a scumbag.
Yeah,
he just leaves her to die. He's like, well, gotta go.
Yeah, she goes into labor as she's getting shot.
Oh, yeah.
As she gets shot. And so she's like, please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. He's like, all right. And then it cuts to, like, he was able to make it to Japan. So right before he gets kidnapped and she gets kidnapped and all this stuff, he goes to Kevin O'Leary's house after fucking his wife again. And he's like, basically gets on his hands and knees and begs Kevin O'Leary to let him, like, what he had handed to him earlier and just spat on and threw away, he's now begging for it.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows, like, this whole, like, time, it's like, he has all this pride. And it's just this slow decline of him, like, graveling and begging and just trying to get whatever, like, he had before, slim of what he had. And in order to get on that fucking plane and get his ass to that match that could potentially get him into the championship, he has to bend over a fucking chair and have Kevin O'Leary spank his ass with a ping pong paddle.
In front of, like,
In
six
front
other people.
of all these, like, rich, wealthy guys. Like,
Yeah.
you're such a little scumbag, Marty.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, the most degrading, disgusting, like, sad scene, dude. It's so sad.
Mm-hmm.
And
But you
to
can't
see what he's, like, resorted to.
And you know,
crazy.
honestly, you would think, like, in that moment, like, that Kevin O'Leary's character would be like some dickhead, but he's honestly, like, justified and everything.
Oh, very justified.
He's making fun of his son for dying.
Yeah, and
he's fucking his wife.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, dude.
it's like this guy, and he's tried to help you, you know.
Yeah.
And it's
Marty Supreme, or
Yeah.
Marty's definitely deserved everything that happens to him in this movie. Deserved.
And he went through on his word. He gave him let him go.
And he did.
He sent him off.
Yeah. But obviously he gets there. The commissioner's like, nah, dude, like, you're not getting in the championship. Like, fuck you. And Marty's like, well, the only thing I have left to do is, like, this rematch with Indo. So I'm not going to throw it to him. I'm going to try my hardest. And it's this really great ping pong sequence that perfect length, too. Like,
No, he does throw the first one.
yeah, he does throw. Oh, yeah, he does throw. And he's like,
And then the
give me a
second-
rematch. Give me a real game.
Yeah, well, he has this moment where he's like, "Y'all want to see the real one? That was all bullshit. Y'all want a real one, right?"
Yeah.
This was kind of a tropey scene, or like the talking
It
to the
is,
crowd.
but, like, you need that.
Yeah, I was fine with it.
You need that.
Yeah, I was
With
cool
everything
with it.
else to, like, make it worth watching
Yeah.
for this movie, you kind of need that.
So he's basically talking to the crowd, said, "Y'all want a real match? Y'all want a real match?" And everyone's he gets them on their side. They're all
Yes,
cheering.
we want a rematch or a
And-
real match.
And then the guy, Endo, Sativa, no,
Yeah.
he agrees. Then Kevin O'Leary's character comes, like, "What the fuck are you doing? You do this, like,
Yeah, you're
not
cooked.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, oh my God, he has that great scene. What is he? It's like, I'm a fucking vampire.
Yeah, that was dope.
He's like,
I seen
I've been alive for centuries and I always win.
No, he's
Oh.
like, he's like, I've been around and I've seen so many fucking guys like you. He's like,
Yeah.
You're not like outsmarting me like you think you are. Like,
You're not special.
I've seen you a million fucking times. I'm a vampire. I've been around since so and so. He's like, you're just another one of these guys.
So good.
He's like, you won't make it or whatever.
Kevin O'Leary, dude, so good in this
Yeah.
movie.
That was a good scene. I forgot about the vampire thing.
So good in this movie.
And then Marty's like, you think I give a shit about the money or some shit like that? Or he's like, yeah, whatever. And then goes out there. They play. Marty wins. He falls down. He's like, yes.
It's like that big biopic moment you want, but it's also not, because it's like he doesn't actually win anything.
No, it's just a moral thing. Like, I beat the best guy. I can now die.
Yeah, like I can now like be fine.
Yeah.
And it's really cool because he's a very respectful opponent too. Because he goes up to Indo and hugs him. He's like, "You're fucking amazing. Like, go win that championship. Like, you deserve it. You're the GOAT." Like all I wanted to do was prove myself on this stage, and he did. And that's all he gets. Because then he goes home. His life's fucked because Kevin O'Leary's gonna be down this dude's throat, like killing him.
Well, I just don't think he's gonna help him anymore, right? Like, he's just
No, I think he's like actively gonna try to fucking make sure
really?
this guy, make sure Marty never plays ping pong again.
It's very possible.
Very possible. But he goes home and he has that baby, and he has this great scene by Timothée Chalamet's acting. Like, he breaks down and he sees his child, and he's like goes to Odessa Zion's character. He's like, "I love you. I'm here for you. Like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to like raise this baby with you and like make sure like we do a good job." And then he like breaks down crying, and he's looking at his baby. And I love this scene with the shot with the baby, because it
baby's
almost looks
crying.
like the baby's mean mugging him too.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Well, because he's crying, the baby's like,
the fuck?
This
No,
guy-
he's literally like,
yeah.
it was like, I don't know if that was intentional,
I know.
but
That's
the
what I was
baby's
wondering
like
that too.
really like
Yeah.
stanky face at him. Like,
Yeah. That's how it ends, right? Like, it's over after
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I will say, like, at first, I hated it. I did not like the ending. The more I've thought about it, the more I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the more I've reflected on the themes and like understood more of the character and like really thought on it, the more I'm like, oh, I loved it.
Yeah, I was always like, that's solid.
Yeah,
It was a good Oscar moment for him.
yeah.
To
I think
cry.
I was just really expecting something else, and I didn't get what I was expecting, and
And I told you, like, the alternate ending with what Josh really wanted.
it was a montage.
Yeah, a montage of him raising his kid, becoming successful, because he goes back to being like the shoe salesman or whatever the fuck he was selling,
Yeah,
and like he was in the beginning, and then he ends up like opening up like another store and like running all these stores, becoming successful, a modest life, and it just shows him growing old and then becoming a granddad and playing with his grandkid, and that's
playing
how.
ping pong.
No, not ping pong, just like like a granddad, like
Yeah, yeah,
playing with his kid, not like and that's how it ends.
yeah.
But but they couldn't do it because of money reasons, budget issues. So, but I actually kind of like this better
Yeah.
because that's too much like of a happy ending. This was kind of like, it still leaves a lot like,
Yeah, to be
because you don't know exactly what's
up for
interpretation in
interpretation,
a way. Like,
contemplation. Yeah,
I don't need to know like how his life ends up being. I just need to know that
yeah.
he's actually satisfied with this baby.
And I'll tell you what, like, I really hated after the movie, they built up that orange ball
Yeah.
so much and it went nowhere.
I know.
But I think that's the same thing as the rest of the movie, is like none of it builds up how you want it to, because he is ultimately like, he fucking fails.
I really thought that was going to be something.
But he wins in this way. Like, he gets his family, his modest life.
Yeah.
Like, he wins, but like, it's not the way that you expect him to win.
I really thought that was going to be a thing at the end that comes around. Like, at the end it says
He gets
like
rich off the orange
like it
balls
says like
or
in
something.
writing or something that Marty went on to sell the ball and it ended up like, I don't know. I thought it was
No,
going to be
because orange balls are huge.
I know, but I guess it
Like,
has not really. Hey yo, his orange balls are huge.
big orange ball.
but they're not. I guess it's not really his thing.
Yeah, it's not.
I guess.
Yeah.
But I really thought that was going to be something, because that was a lot of the marketing was like the orange theme.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
But overall,
And that's where I think like the marketing was great for this movie to get people out to see it. But I think the marketing in term like could have done for people like me and not people who aren't going to reflect on the themes and think about it and talk about it and discuss
Yeah.
it. Like, people could be turned off by this movie, because I actually walked out, like, I saw it with my buddy, my girlfriend, and my buddy's family for his birthday. His family despised this movie.
Really?
Hated it. They were literally like, what was that? Like, that was not what I was expecting. Like, what happened with the orange ball?
Damn, that's
Like,
crazy.
They hated it. And so, like, and they were like, oh, like, this wasn't what the trailers told me it was going to be at all. And, like, that's where I'm like, I was kind of there with them a little bit, but obviously I liked it more because I could appreciate it more.
Should have watched it with my group, dude. We were all like afterwards, like, "Dang, that was dope, huh?"
Yeah.
It was a whole different thing. I was like, "That's not what I expected.
Well,
That's badass."
Me,
huh?
my buddy, and my girlfriend loved it.
Yeah,
It was,
okay.
but it was like we're also like
Yeah, I got
we're
you.
that generation. They're like older,
Yeah,
so
true.
yeah. Like I just think like the marketing in some ways I think will do a disservice to this movie in some ways.
Yeah. But when you're a director, you don't think like that. You're just like, I'm making the best movie how I want to make it.
Yeah.
And then I'll let the rest play out.
Exactly.
You shouldn't pander to a specific audience. Yeah.
Yeah. No, 100%. Yeah, but we love this movie. Definitely a 9 out of 10 for me. I think it'll continue to get better. I think this is one of those movies that, unfortunately for Uncut Gems, like I think a lot of people love it. It has like a huge like following. It's not one of those movies that I think people will consider like a classic. I think this movie has the ability to be heralded as like, and similarly to One Battle After Another, as like as this potential future classic.
See, I have One Battle After Another like way higher, like like
I think,
levels higher.
Yeah, One Battle After Another is still my movie of the year. Like,
And directing wise too.
yes,
Yeah.
all around film.
Yeah.
I'm taking One Battle After Another.
I'm taking it in everything except for acting. I think Timothée Chalamet deserves to win.
But Timothée Chalamet is probably my favorite performance of the year, other than Sean Penn in One Battle After Another, because Sean Penn's up there for me in terms of favorite performances.
See, I was as far as supporting, but I feel like the sentimental value, dude. Honestly, I kind of
outacted him.
And for me,
Yeah,
yeah,
we'll see. We'll see how it shakes out on Oscar season. I'm excited.
It
to
got
see.
real interesting.
That supporting actor race is like
Yeah.
tense, bro.
I'm kind of afraid that Marty Supreme might fall in that Leo kind of phase where he just like someone did a little bit better than him. Like he's consistently great, but someone just random just beat you.
I think
this is-
the only thing that this movie will win is Best Actor. It'll get nominated for Best Picture. Obviously, it'll get nominated in a ton of categories. I don't think it's winning anything. I think the only thing for me that I think it would potentially deserve
Score?
would be score, but I still think the One Battle After Another score is better.
It's incredible.
And I also think the Sinner score is way better. That Sinner score is unreal, dude.
I hope One Battle After Another wins score.
I do too. I think Sinners is gonna win it. I think Sinners will be that'll be the big one that it wins.
Like the only thing it wins.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But that One Battle After Another score, that piano is
Dictates the movie big time.
unbeatable.
Yeah.
Unbeatable.
Yeah, for sure. This is my favorite of his movies.
Yeah, I still think I'd take an Uncut Gems over it.
See, this is
but
my
that's personal preference.
I know.
That's personal preference.
Which crazy is because this is not even it's like my third favorite. I like Good Times better.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, I'm not shitting on Uncut
No,
Gems.
I know.
I just
I'm
thought
just like
Good Times was.
I know. I'm just like.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't
it
know,
is a little
it's just
crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to rewatch Uncut Gems, but the Good Times, man, that was like, I don't know. I'm a big Robert Pattinson.
Yeah,
fan,
Good Time. Good Time's great. I love
Yeah.
Good Time. Yeah, man. But go see Marty Supreme if you haven't. One of the best of the year. One of the best of the decade. I would arguably put it up there.
You say that about every movie.
I know, right? No, but like when you're putting together like when you reflect to like halfway through the decade, like what are the best 25 movies of the decade? I think
I agree.
Marty Supreme definitely deserves to be in contention
For sure.
for on that list.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. It's definitely.
It's been a great year of film, and
It has.
I think the only movie we have yet to see is No Other Choice, but
Secret Agent.
Secret Agent.
But no other choice would be like the bigger one.
No Other Choice is coming. I don't know when Secret Agent is making it
don't know if
here,
it
and
is,
I don't
man.
know if we'll get a chance to see it before the Oscars.
I'm gonna find a way to watch it.
I'll
bootleg
rent it.
that
I'll
bitch.
rent. Yeah, I'll rent it or something before that.
Yeah.
But No Other Choice is kind of the last big movie theater movie for us for the year. And after that, I think we'll be putting together our best of the year list for 2025.
Yeah.
And kinda
Right. What next
reflecting on
week?
everything
Next
and-
episode.
Maybe we'll talk about it.
Yeah. I mean, it's that time.
It is that
December.
time.
I mean,
but No Other Choice doesn't hit for us till January 8th. I'd hate to make a list without that movie because.
well, let's do our most 10. We'll do our 10 least favorite of the year,
Okay, yeah,
that
we
we
can break
saw
it
in
up.
theater.
We can break it up. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
and then the next one we'll do our best,
Yeah,
and then we'll have to do an Oscar prediction.
yeah, I'll definitely have to.
So we got some great episodes coming out.
Yep.
Look for them and
Got some lists. Got some more lists.
But what I mean, yeah. What are we gonna do next week? Might have to do the top 10. Oh, no, we'll do the top 10.
Yeah, at least.
At least 10, because I don't think no other choice is going to crack that. Yeah, that's all for me.
Yeah, me too.
Catch us next week for our 10 least favorite movies
Sure.
of the year.